All right, you could have told me. You could have told me. No, listen. So before we started recording, we were like, "Yo, what do we start with?" And he was like, "I got something," and this is what he's doing. Are you done?
Kiss the girls, yeah. That's my shit. Shout out to Front Porch and everybody over there.
Okay. Yeah, shout.
That ain't what I want to start with, though. What I want to start with is I saw, and it's been floating around, I think. Maybe it was floating around like a couple of weeks ago. But people were talking about how, men are more loyal to their barber than their girls.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that. But what I will say is when you break up with your barber, that shit hurt way more than breaking up with a bitch. Way more. I don't want to say I'm broken up with my barber, but we're separated right now.
We're taking a break.
Yeah, we're taking a break because I'm broke and he's expensive.
Yes, hallelujah.
And I didn't think it was going to affect me that much. I was like, whatever.
No.
You know, I can deal with it. I don't need him. There are other people out here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ever try to fuck around after you get like separated from a person?
I think I've done that with my nails before. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like in
like a relationship.
Yeah.
No.
Say, let me get some piece of ass. Let me see how this.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no. Well, no. I have, and you know, I've never felt this before. Like usually, you go get a piece of ass, and it's like, oh, psh, that's why I'm separated from this bitch. You know what I mean? But I went to go get a piece of haircut from somebody, and it just made me miss. My barber even more.
Because I mean, the next day you look like you didn't even have a haircut.
Yo, like it's so real, and this guy is good. Like he was the best that I could find on a budget.
That doesn't sound good at all.
You're right, because he wasn't budget friendly, but he was just better than the barber that I was with.
Because barbers been raising their prices.
Yeah, exactly. But maybe
barbers been raising their prices across the board. That I've noticed, and I don't want to shame y'all. I worked in a barbershop for a while. Y'all just giving edge ups. You know what I mean? I mean, y'all giving cuts. I get it. I'm not saying the prices like they don't deserve a high price, but the prices keep going up, and you're not mixing it up. Like you're not all of a sudden doing micros. Or finger wave. Like, we switch it up.
See, here's the thing.
We switching it up.
I would have been with you until I met the barber.
Till met the love of your life.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I would have been with you until I met him.
Yeah.
What I realized is that there is a difference between a barber and a master barber.
Yeah. Well, duh. That's why they put master in front of it.
I don't even think he had master in front of his name.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean.
He didn't?
Nah, but he's a master barber. The intricacies that he points out to make sure that he takes, like, he knew my face better than I knew my own face.
Yeah.
It's like he looked through my soul.
And he said, I know exactly what's in there.
And I know exactly what he wants.
Yeah, get them impurities out.
Like I would get out of that chair with a higher level of confidence.
A new face.
I never felt that before.
A new face.
A whole new face.
Yeah, you would come home and I'd be like, I know that's right.
You didn't even know who the fuck I was.
No, I knew that person once upon a time.
Yeah, that's because I was in LA all the time.
Yeah, and shout out to Trell. Because I knew Trell. I knew that person at one point, but I forgot about him.
I forgot about him too until I met my barber out here, and I was just like, wow. So the fact that it was me.
Yeah.
I had to step away.
Yeah.
That's why I need y'all to join the Patreon.
That's a good plug for the Patreon.
But nah, like for real, I didn't. Oh my God, this shit hurts.
I know, baby.
It hurts.
It hurts me too. It hurts me too because I feel like you don't care about yourself. Because and I am the same way. When my nails aren't done or my hair isn't done, or I feel like why work? Why even take the time?
Why do anything else?
Yeah, why take the time to do anything at all?
No, I get it.
Like sometimes it's a struggle. It might be a struggle to wash my ass. Cause why be clean? You
Wait
know?
a minute. What?
No, I do it, but like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
When you gotta be motivated to be like a bad bitch, like, and when I'm laughing.
No, you ain't gotta be a bad bitch, but you at least gotta be a clean bitch.
No, I mean I'm clean. You know I'm clean. You live with me. It's not like
but
you just.
There do be times I be trying to hug you. You be like, I need to take a shower.
It might be the end of the day. I might have been running around all day.
I don't give a fuck about that.
I know you don't.
I like worn in pussy.
I know, but what I'm saying is like sometimes it's weird. Like when everything, all the extremities are done, everything is done, and I take a shower, I come out feeling like a new person. Mm-hmm. But when like nothing is done and I take a shower, I'm like, oh, I'm just clean, but I'm ugly clean.
I don't get that.
Like I'm just clean to be clean. I mean,
but I do get missing my barber, man. How do I?
All right, baby. Okay, I think that's enough. We should intro the show.
To what
baby.
We had.
Baby.
You had a razor, baby.
No, baby. Are you serious?
The good times.
Baby, what is happening?
That's what you do when you broken up. You sing Boys and Men.
I'm sorry, I don't do that. Wait, time out. Because I know in movies they play it in the background. And I know that sometimes when people do things, they play music. But do you actually sit in your room and sing the song?
Yes. It's either Boys and Men, the one I was just singing, or it's Doing Just Fine.
Wait, you sing the song?
Yeah, on repeat.
Does it feel like a music video? Like
nah. It just feels like I'm getting over something.
So what are you doing? Something. Are you laying in the bed? Are you crying while you sing?
Well, one time.
This is the routine for you.
For the Doing Just Fine one. It was me trying to tell myself I had just broke up with the girl, and I went on a work trip to Buffalo, and on the bus the song came on, and I started crying. So I was like, oh, this is bullshit. I'm doing just fine. So when I got to my room, I started singing it, and I was singing it until I could be doing just fine.
Oh, my God.
Thinking about her. I'm doing just fine.
Oh.
What?
You know how there are certain things that you find out about your partner that change your entire outlook on them?
What you mean?
Like I knew you was an R&B ass nigga. I knew that. I did know that, but I didn't know you were like I need rain pouring down my like I need to set the mood.
Yeah,
like I need to be in the video.
Not set a mood, but you know, like sometimes you need to feel it, and the only way you can feel it is by singing them notes.
No. Sometimes you feel it. Because you're a human.
Sometimes that's how I get my emotions out. Sometimes by singing, because you got to fight for the notes sometimes and all that. Especially when you singing a Boys and Men song, you got to fight for a Weeknd note.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm just trying to picture it, and I'm like that. Wow, like I couldn't be in that room.
What you mean?
I'm just trying to picture it.
Moist eyes.
That's a hard one.
Why you running? Why
that's
you
a hard one
to
stomach. That's a hard one to stomach.
What
I'm not
you
gonna
mean?
lie. I didn't know that you did that.
Yeah.
If we broke up, which song would you sing?
Doing Just Fine. Mm-hmm. It would definitely be Doing Just Fine.
Why do you say definitely?
Because you would feel like if we broke up, in your mind, you'd be like, oh, he can't do nothing without me. And I know it. Fuck him. And I would have to be singing, I'm doing just fine.
Yeah, but are you telling yourself that?
No, because it's the truth.
Okay.
I would be doing just fine.
Why you can't just do fine now? Why you can't do things without me now? Why you gotta wait for a breakup to be independent? Why?
That's not, you know why?
No, I don't.
Because I find that you like doing things.
No, I don't.
You like being appreciated.
No, yeah, but I'm not appreciated. I'm just doing shit.
No, you are appreciated. I appreciate the fuck out of you.
I'm just doing shit. Don't nobody say, man, I really appreciate this.
I say to you all the time that I really appreciate you.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, you do.
I do.
But not like after what? No, I'm telling you right now, I don't like doing any of that.
You do, though.
How are you going to tell me?
Because you started doing it without me asking.
Yeah, because it had to be done. No. If I let y'all do it, y'all wouldn't do it.
See, there you go again saying y'all when I'm talking about me.
I don't like doing shit for you either.
Exhibit A, cooking.
But that's my happy place.
But that's the main thing that you do for me.
Okay.
And I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. I ain't got to get in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. I used to be in the kitchen every day.
But that's so strange to me.
What? Why is that strange? But you know why it's strange to you?
No, you know why it's strange to me? Because when I give you the chance to go in the kitchen and cook something, you act confused. Like you have never been in the kitchen.
Here's the thing. Me being in the kitchen all the time before wasn't it wasn't a labor of love or anything like that. It was, I had to.
No, but you be like,
survive.
You get confused on how you should do things.
It's been years. You forget shit.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Okay, let me break it down like this. Maybe for about 2.5, 3 years, 2 years, 2 strong years.
Okay.
I had to cook every day for myself and my child. Mm-hmm. Every day, 2 years. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't have to anymore.
I have a question. I've never asked this.
Well, I'm not finished.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Then I didn't have to anymore. That chick was cooking all the time. Mm-hmm. And it was like, okay, fine. And then I met you. Mm-hmm. And then you was cooking all the time. And it was like, okay, fine. That's about almost a decade of not doing something that I only did for 2 years. You forget shit.
You never cooked for yourself before you had a child?
No.
Okay.
For what?
Okay. I mean, survival. But
no.
Okay.
Now, when I did a lot of eating out. Mm-hmm. You eat out for eat out.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I mean.
Mm-hmm. I do have a question. Huh? Any of the people that you dated, like, could they cook?
I just said.
No, but could they cook? Anybody
were they good at it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They were really good at it?
Yeah.
Really?
I never met a slack bitch.
That's a lot of... Okay.
Nah, like, for real, like, all of the joints that I actually dated were wifey material in every way.
Okay.
Yeah. So that
doesn't mean that everybody is a good cook. They can cook where it's like, yeah, I can survive.
Yeah. No. They were good cooks.
Okay.
They came from good stock.
Were they all better than me?
Chicken stock.
Were they better than me?
In what way?
Cooking.
No.
No, for real. I'm dead serious.
I'm thinking now. Maybe 1 or 2.
Were better or could cook as well as me?
No, better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they didn't go to chef school or nothing like that.
I didn't either.
It was the spice selection.
Which spices did they use that were different?
I don't know, nigga. But I know it was different. I know the taste was different. And I met one mama that was the best cook I ever met in my life. This is how I knew she was a good cook. Because she made food that I've tasted my entire life taste completely different than I've ever tasted in my entire life. I was like, nigga, this is supposed to be cornbread. What the fuck are you doing with this?
She made better cornbread than me, too.
Oh, she made better everything than you. But I was a mama.
Nigga, I'm a mama. You know, you forget how old you are. Like,
I was younger. I was younger.
Also a mother.
Yeah, she was only in her like 50s. So yeah, I was close in age. I get it.
I'm not. No, I'm 38. I'm 38. I keep forgetting how old I am, though. That is the thing that I keep coming across. Like, I was in the store the other day with the girl, right? So I'm in there with the girl. We talking about something, and okay. So this guy was trying to talk to me, and she saw him trying to talk to me. And this happens often when we go out, because she always be like, "Oh, look at you giving young," or whatever.
Giving young.
Yeah, that's what she said. You giving young. And I was like, yeah. I mean, I was like, I'm not that old, okay, and I'm only 38. She stops everything. You are 38? I I've been telling everybody you 36. I said, is that a big difference?
Yo, 6 and 8 sound mad different.
She said, yeah. I said you was 36. She was like, you older than our teacher. And I said, but teachers be young though.
But 6 and 8 is the difference between mid and late.
I thought it was late 30s. She stopped everything she was doing. I mean, we were walking from whatever aisle. I don't even know it. She stops in the aisle in the store. It just goes 38. I was like, shut the fuck. But honestly, I forgot I was 38. I kept thinking 37. And even her, she's 17. I'm thinking 16. The other day, where were we? Were we at a show? We were at a show. We were in Chicago. I said the boys were 6. Someone in the audience said, no, they 7. I said, oh, fuck, they are 7. I'm having a hard time with this shit.
Yeah, man, you wishing you get another year back. I get it.
Do I? Sometimes I do. You know that the thing with like ADHD, sometimes you think time is different. Like it's not the same, right? So you're like, I don't know, like you will wait till the last minute to start doing a whole bunch of shit just in regular life. Like if we're leaving to go somewhere, my brain, if it's in the morning, I'm like, I don't have to get ready until this time. And
that's why you're always late.
Yeah, and then I realize it's not enough time and I'm running late. That's kind of how my life is going. But I'm just really starting to realize it where I'm seeing things that I want to do or styles that whatever. And I'm like, whoa, I'm 38. Because in my mind, I'm always like, well, I can do that later. Like I'll get.
Like what?
I don't know. Like I thought about Botox at one point. I did.
I thought you were talking about clothes and shit.
No,
nigga said Botox.
You know what? I've already figured out with myself, like clothes. I'm just kind of like, whatever happens, whatever. But like Botox and stuff, I'll be like, that's later. But it's not for real because I got wrinkles in my forehead. Stop looking. And then, but certain clothes, even dress up clothes, like certain dresses and stuff like that, my mind for some reason still tells me that it's too grown, or that eventually I'll have the body to wear those things.
What body you looking for?
I don't like certain things. I'm like, I'm not ready, but eventually I'll be ready to wear those things. And I'm not thinking that this is the prime time that I should be getting ready to wear those things. You know what I mean? But time, I don't know. Time is just, it's wild.
It's wild.
It's wild. It's wild. On one hand, I'm like, man, I'm still in my 30s. That's 30s. That's young.
Nah,
you know
but you in your late 30s. You was thinking mid.
I don't know what I was thinking.
No, you was thinking mid.
Yeah, I don't know. Or you know how you still compare yourself to some people online? You think you their age, and then you like, nah, not for real.
Nope.
What you mean? You don't see people online and like they feel relatable to you, and then you realize that you're older than them.
Give me an example.
I don't know. It could be content that I see people doing that I'm like, I could probably do that. But then I think, man, maybe they're going to think I'm too old to do that. Like, I don't know.
You overthink things.
I do overthink things.
Yeah, I don't think that way.
I do overthink things.
I don't think
but
that
there
way.
could be certain things I'll see people, I don't know, go on trips or just wearing outfits or doing whatever. And I'm like, oh, I could one day do that. And it's like, I should probably do that now because it's about to get,
You get into that age.
Yeah. Don't say that. I'm not getting to that age. I'm fine.
But why is it that statement? You get into that age. I didn't even finish it. It's like, no, I'm not getting to that age.
Yeah, because what is the age, really? Why are we so scared? Why are we so scared of that age?
But no, it's okay though, baby.
Yeah.
It's okay. But once again, I miss you, Barber.
We didn't even introduce the
We did.
show.
I just wanted to end it with telling my barber that I miss him.
He not listening.
And I'm going to come back one day.
He definitely ain't listening if you ain't been there in a while.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, he not listening.
It's J-Rod.
Kristen Sivills.
And then we, the podcast, the fast growing podcast in Houston, Texas.
Hey. I was thinking of a horn. I was trying to stretch out the hey and then horn. Burr, 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 burr. No, I haven't had any good horns in me lately.
Don't nobody want to hear that shit.
I ain't had no good horns in me.
Get ready for your next adventure with shades that are built to last. Go to shadyrays.com and use code ATW for 35% off polarized sunglasses.
Yeah.
Let's get into my favorite part, man.
Bitches love lists.
Yeah. Kristen came up with this list. I'm really proud of her. This is a really good list.
Oh my God.
Not only that, but she wants people to hate me.
I don't want you. I didn't tell you to do anything.
Nah, you want people to hate me. And I took one person off of this list because I didn't want to be hated that much. Like, I already get enough hate as it is.
I'll tell you who it is.
No, don't tell people who it is, because then they still gonna hate me. Anyway.
I might tell y'all who it is.
No, man.
Y'all really want to know?
No. These are the top 6 best artists with the worst voices.
Maybe I'll put it in the chat on Patreon.
No, don't do that.
Why? It's Patreon. They like family. They know you ain't shit. Why not? Why not? I'll let them know. They can have at it.
Oh my gosh. These are the best artists with the worst voices. Artists that make amazing music and they give you all the feels. But if you was just the solo there, music out from the vocals, that shit would be trash. Mm-hmm. I got some people in here. And I feel like you go first.
I don't know if I should go first.
Why? Because I already said this is number 1.
Oh, so I go first if you have number 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So these are the top 6 best artists with the worst voices. Number 6.
Britney Spears. Now listen, y'all might be like, oh, I get it. Like, no, but so I had a moment in the car the other day. I was taking our daughter somewhere and I said, I want to listen to Britney Spears. And I put it on a Britney Spears, like the essentials, the mix, the playlist. I said, that bitch has some bops. I get why they are like, she is the princess of pop or whatever the fuck. Like Lucky. Oh my God. Like, what the fuck? Like, oops, I did but Lucky, it's another song. I was like, oh, this shit was crazy.
I did not like Lucky.
Why? You didn't like Lucky?
No, it was too campy for me.
Every morning she wakes up, knock, knock, knock on a door. Damn, I didn't know I had a good one. It's time for makeup, perfect smile. Oh, what?
That's terrible.
Isn't she lucky, this Hollywood girl?
You know what? You know what's crazy about it though? Like you're right. Sounds terrible, but at the same time,
what?
My dick jumped a little bit when you were singing. I was like, God damn, I would love her to suck my dick right now.
It felt very like
seductive.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Yeah,
it was
get
very.
It now.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah,
that's why she sold so.
Maybe no, she has some. I mean, some producers behind her.
Oh yeah, no.
Because I don't care how many times I hear "Slave for You," that shit still make me go, "Oh, get it."
That shit hard.
I still be in there like Pharrell did his shit on that.
That shit hard. Yeah,
I mean, the snake. I mean, that bitch was going in. What? Time out. Because how did she lose rhythm? I never understood
what you mean?
that. You've seen. Come on, I'm not trying to talk shit, but you've seen the videos that Britney be doing. How did she lose? Because that Slave for You video, she performed the shit out of that. Everybody was trying to learn that little shit. She was killing it in that video. And it's like, she don't have none of that when she be dancing now.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I would say some stuff, but I don't want to
I know. I'm not trying to be that person, but Britney Spears has some. I was playing that little mix for like a while. I played it to and from our destination, and it took us a minute. I was like, this bitch, I get it, girl. Like, yes.
I get it.
But that voice?
Okay.
I don't but that's why you gotta have some really good producers behind you, because I don't know what we thought we was doing with Britney Spears. She was just cute.
She was Madonna 2.0.
I guess. They was just picking them kids
Did
up.
Madonna sing?
I don't think so.
Okay. Just making sure.
Okay.
These are the best artists with the worst voices. Number 5. Damn, I really don't want to use this one because this is a universal one. I want to use the one that I picked.
Baby, you can use whatever you want. I didn't tell you to take it off. It wasn't me.
All right, fuck it.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Number 5. Mm-hmm. Now, you got to understand, this woman made classics. Mm-hmm. And she actually laid a foundation for other women who weren't the greatest singers, but had a nice tone.
I just want y'all to know I do not agree with this one. So, go ahead. I just wanted to make it plain that I don't agree.
But as a singer?
But we didn't say singer. We said singer. But go ahead.
You wanted to put Alicia.
No.
You wanted
I did not want to put Alicia.
Did.
No, I said that's the popular opinion. I can't put Alicia because I had an Alicia Keys wall in my house.
What that mean?
In my room, I had a whole wall dedicated to Alicia Keys.
This ain't got nothing to do with how she looked.
Because baby,
that's what the wall.
No, I was obsessed with Alicia, and don't fucking do that. I've seen Alicia Keys live in concert 4 times, and that bitch was going every time I saw her in concert.
Okay,
I mean, smashing the concert. I don't know what the fuck people be talking about. I know what they talking about, but I've never heard that. Every time I've seen Alicia live in concert, that bitch was crazy.
Okay. Nice way to save it.
Nah, because don't fucking play with me. Go ahead.
Number 5.
Talk about the woman that ain't living no more.
Ray J.
Oh, you bitch. That's not what you was gonna say. That's not what you was gonna say. Oh my gosh.
Ray J.
Wow, you set me up.
Ray J, man.
That's not what he was gonna say.
What? What I got up there?
Baby, that's not what you was gonna say.
Up there?
You was gonna talk about that beautiful dame. Beautiful baby that was rocking that boat.
Ray J.
That's what you was gonna talk about. That said age ain't nothing but a number, but it was definitely a number.
Are you talking about Aaliyah?
Oh, don't fucking play with me. Don't play with me. Please don't.
Why would you
please don't play with me.
Why would you talk about Aaliyah like that?
Please don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't you play with me. Because what did you say? I said, Aaliyah can't sing. You said she could not sing. Hard to. You said it hard.
Did you record that?
I don't know. Maybe.
Can you produce evidence?
I don't know. Siri probably knows something. I'm gonna ask her.
I don't remember saying that, but I do remember putting down here Ray J for number 5. I mean, y'all might not think he's the best artist in the world, but when I look at artists, it looks like more than just the music. Ray J is an entity, and he got, One Wish.
Sex, you're getting some. It's on now.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah,
That's wait a minute.
That's what he did.
That's how he sounded too.
That is how he sounded, because they
right.
also put the auto tune, but like the shit. So
Ray J's number 5. Y'all know why.
But also one of the great. I mean, One Wish is one of the greatest.
One Wish is an amazing song.
It is one of the greatest songs of our time. If we're being honest,
it is.
And y'all can act like it's not, but y'all know that shit is.
Anytime it come on.
Yeah, it's one of the best songs I've ever seen in the rain. Wasn't he in the rain?
Yeah, he was in the rain.
He was in the rain. I knew he was in the rain.
Him and Usher, they battling for the best song in the rain.
People be in the rain. Oh, yeah. Well, I think Omarion was in the rain for O.
I said him and Usher are battling for.
You don't think O is one of the greatest rain songs?
I don't think O was in the rain.
I think he was in the rain, right? He wasn't in the rain.
I don't remember. I just remember him doing his hands.
People be in the rain. You don't like Summer Rain either? That's not your shit?
Summer Rain's not really in the rain.
He'll never be in the rain in summer rain?
He's in the rain, but he's not outside in the rain.
Oh, because he do say storming outside.
Yeah, he's not outside of the rain. He's like in a car and shit like that.
Because she keeping him warm inside while it's rain outside.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay, that's what they say in the lyrics.
Now, I wish he sang outside after it rained.
Wait, I wish. Is that, you talking about R. Kelly?
No, Carl Thomas.
I wish.
Yeah, you just said
Summer Rain.
Yeah.
I said Summer Rain. What's I wish?
And I wish I never.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Okay, yeah, he did have 2 songs.
He had more than 2 songs. Don't play Carl like that.
I'm not. This is not about him. This is not
emotional.
About him. Oh, I
knew you would.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind.
Shit.
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
Him and Faith Evans.
Yeah, okay. All right.
He had some bops.
All right, I'm sorry. Okay, this is not about him. I'm sorry that I brought him up. I didn't know you was going to defend him.
First you bring up Aaliyah, now you bring up...
Oh, you are really...
I tell you.
You on your shit today.
We talking about worst voices.
I can't believe it.
And you
I
bring
can't
up Aaliyah.
believe you just tried to do Alicia Keys like that to me either. And you know how I feel about Alicia.
You brought up both of them, actually.
Okay.
You don't like,
all right.
you don't like artists with
Baby,
A names.
what's next?
These are the top 6 best artists with the worst voices. Number 4.
Some of y'all not going to agree that he's one of the best artists. That don't have nothing to do with me. Because the first 2 albums to me were classics in my house. Bobby Valentino. Now, I know. No. I know that some of y'all going to be like, girl, shut up. But also, you shut up. Because Anonymous, don't do that. Don't do that. I want to know.
You don't think Bobby V can sing?
You know Bobby V can't sing. You know that man can't sing. Lights down low. Lights. You know he can. You come on.
Think about Anonymous.
Baby, I'll never be satisfied. Baby, no, never mind. That was some old shit. Yeah. Baby, we just talking about tempo. That's not the song. Baby.
No, he can sing.
He can't sing.
He can sing.
He can't sing.
I seen him live.
I did too.
Yeah, he can't sing live.
I did see him live too. That man can't. He can't sing, but he could make. I don't know no recent Bobby Valentino. I didn't really look at those albums, but the first 2 albums
were trash
with Lights Down Low on it and Slow Down. I just want to get to know you. What do you mean?
Slow Down was great.
That whole first album.
He had singles.
That whole first album was good.
Well, I never listened to it because I seen him sing. See, I was working for Def Jam at the time, and I seen him at a concert, and I'm like, okay, who is this dude? And he's singing. I'm like, matter of fact, I was outside of the door.
But we've seen him recently.
Did we?
Yeah, he was at the concert we went with everybody.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the concert that everybody was at, Drew Hill, Lloyd, all them, Bobby Valentino was there.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Bobby Valentino was there. We went to 2 of them, I think.
No.
Did we go to 2?
No.
We went to 1. Bobby Valentino was there.
He sang?
Yes.
Did he sound good?
You know, he sang. And that's fine. I mean, I'm there for it because I know the songs, but...
So you think Bobby V, great artist, best artist with the worst voice?
Yeah, I'm pretty much there.
Wow.
I'm there. But I fuck with him, though. That's the thing. It's a compliment wrapped in an insult. It's a compliment for real. The voice, trash, but do I listen to the album all the way? Do I listen to the album all the way through? Absolutely.
Trash?
Look, you can't... Come on. You can't have it all.
Now, my number 3 is best artist. And them vocals are terrible. Donnell Jones.
Oh.
Where he wanted to be is in somebody's vocal lesson.
Oh.
That's where he wanted to be.
Oh, that's not nice.
But I love Donnell.
Why do you think he has one of the worst voices?
Have you heard him?
Yeah, I heard him on something recently though.
But
that
you still have questions?
People's throats be changing.
No, his voice didn't change. It got worse.
Why?
It just got worse. It started bad.
I never really watched him live a lot before.
You didn't have to watch him live. Just listen to the album.
I've never listened to the whole album.
Crazy. Albums. Like, he got 3 fires. He got 3 fire albums.
Really?
His first 3 are fire.
Yeah, I never listened to full albums from Donnell Jones.
That's crazy. Donnell Jones was that nigga.
I mean, yes, I know that, but I don't think I ever was like, I need to listen to a full album of Donnell Jones.
Well, you was a little younger.
No.
Like, you was like 11, 12.
I was listening to Joe and all. I was listening to full albums.
I never listened to a full Joe album.
I did.
And he can sing.
I know.
He got sleepy R&B
But
music,
that's what I'm saying. I've listened to a lot of...
Okay.
Yeah, but I just never gravitated
But
to
Donnell Jones was adult. You know what I mean? Like, he was talking about adult situations.
Joe wasn't talking about adult situations?
No.
Joe?
He was talking about love and fucking. You understand as a kid, but Donell Jones was talking about the intricacies of relationships.
I listened to Jaheim. Jaheim had been. Could it be my what? Could it be the ice you see? What? That's important. Could it be? Could it be? He's saying like you think you all this shit. You shallow as a bitch. What about me? Could it be the chromed out wrist? Whip, chromed out whip, break your neck when you see a nigga dip, or could it be the ice you see? Like, are you really feeling me, or is it? You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's mature for somebody that's 11, 12. Like,
okay.
Because I didn't know what being shallow was until I heard that song.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But Donell, buddy, he should have stuck to writing songs, except for his first 3 albums.
I have to go listen to them.
First 3 albums, and maybe they not like fire, but when I was listening to them, fire. I had them on repeat.
That's one of those though. But
I would have to go back and listen. Matter of fact, I did go back and listen to his 3rd album. Wasn't fire.
It wasn't that
Wasn't
good.
Fire. He had a couple of bops on there, but it wasn't.
He had a
fire.
single from it.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was, but no, he had a single or 2 from there. But yeah, and you would think because Donell Jones was,
Yeah, he was Donell Jones.
Honorable mention to Jagged Edge.
Okay, you always doing this, yo. Just leave them alone. Just because they want to be 4 men singing in unison, don't mean you gotta talk shit about them. Just because it's fine. Leave them men alone now. They got twins,
I'm just saying, man. Songs were bops.
Yeah, but it's fine.
But voices were
voices were not trash. They just wasn't,
They weren't trash. No, they weren't trash. They didn't have like the worst voices.
It's just 2 of them. I don't think they were singing for real.
No, and then the other 2 was
the only one singing. They were singing in unison.
Yeah, basically.
If I have a twin brother, we singing in harmony.
You got to take the other.
Yeah, like if it's 2 niggas that look alike, like we have to be able to bring something different.
Our voices can't look alike too.
Yeah, we can't. We got to bring something different to the table. Sign me because we are brothers that do harmony. Instead of niggas that just wear, bandanas and baggy jeans. And,
hey, man. But I fuck with them, though.
No, I've always fucked with Jagged Edge.
Fuck with Jagged
Shout out
Edge.
to them. I hope they don't listen. I'm going to feel real
That's
bad.
why they're honorable mention. They not on the list, but if somebody put them on the list, I understand.
You be like, you back away. You be like, all right.
I get it.
Whatever you say.
No beef.
I didn't say it, but whatever you say. I'm not saying I disagree, but.
These are the top 6 best artists with the worst voices. Number 2.
The Weeknd, nigga. I don't give a fuck. The Weeknd. The Weeknd. He is probably the biggest artist in the world next to what? Bad Bunny and Beyonce or some shit. That nigga's voice is trash. How y'all let him get away? It's that fucking T-Pain's fault. That nigga introduced auto-tune and all of a sudden everybody doing that shit. That shit is trash. He cannot sing.
You don't think The Weeknd can sing?
No. Stop saying it to me like that. No, he cannot sing. I know people that sing like that.
You don't explain.
They 7 years old.
So wait.
It's 2 of them. They got the same face. They 7.
Oh, well, they can sing.
Yeah, well,
for 7-year-olds.
Yeah,
you're right.
And you should not be singing for a 7-year-old at your big ass age.
But wait, so you think? So wait. So you don't think that
nigga need to take his sunglasses off and look at the notes? Look at the notes. They right there.
So he's not just a female Leah?
And now you want to bring her back up? Huh?
I'm just asking.
No. Keep fucking playing with me for real. For real. No, he sounds like he's trying to sing. You know what I mean?
Aaliyah. Excuse me.
A male Aaliyah. He sounds like he's trying to sing, but constantly. Like he always trying. It don't sound like he ever got it. It's like every album. I'm not saying the music isn't good, but it's like it's. You know what would make his journey interesting? If he documented it like artists learning to sing every album. Like every album he just got better and better. You're documenting his journey on becoming a great
on
singer.
Patreon? Because there's so many things I want to say, and I cannot.
Why you can't? Weeknd don't listen to this shit.
Because I seen what happened to Star and Buck Wild.
What happened?
Never mind. That's an old.
I mean, yeah, but what does that mean to? What does that mean?
Because I was going to say, like,
it's fine. He got money. He's successful. His music is great. I'm not an artist. I'm not about to do a singing battle with him. So there's nothing he could say about me. That bitch broke. I am, nigga. Yes, but you also cannot sing. Two things can be true at the same time.
So if you feel like The Weeknd can't sing, then you also feel that Aaliyah can't sing.
I don't think that.
What besides dancing, what's the difference?
You ever heard Journey to the Past?
Okay.
She sang shit out of that. 4-page letter, she sang that. She be singing.
What do you consider singing?
Holding notes. And that's why I think The Weeknd can't sing, because he hold a note and he let it go. He get it. He throw that note right away.
Yo, that's so messed up. That note be gone. That's so messed up.
You ain't never seen him catch it. You ain't never seen it catch it. But again, the production, like, he's a great songwriter.
He's a great artist.
He's a great artist. You can be a great artist and not be a good singer.
He's one of the best artists. I feel you, but
I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same at all. I really don't. I don't. He sounds like if they came out with a musical to Boss Baby.
That's messed up. No, you're not going to do that to Weeknd.
Why? That's a very successful movie. What the fuck is wrong with you? What? You want me to do Look Who's Talking 7? He would be in that.
Well, first of all, you're not going to do that about Look Who's Talking either.
First of all, he damn sure couldn't.
John Travolta.
I know one thing, he couldn't sing with the Chipmunks. He couldn't? Oh, he could not fuck with a chipmunk. Alvin would sing that nigga down. You hear me?
You think Alvin is a better singer than The Weeknd?
You trying to tell me not? Nah, for real. For real. No, come on. We can stay right here.
From Alvin and the Chipmunks is a better singer than The Weeknd.
First of all, don't just say from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Because they might think it's another Alvin.
No, because it's like
it's only one Alvin.
It's like, don't, but I'm saying don't be like, say it like you diminishing the Chipmunks.
No, I'm just saying.
That's like, never mind.
What?
It's
a David Ruffin.
He's the David Ruffin, but he's also the Michael Jackson.
He is.
So don't like just be like, you talking about Alvin from Alvin. Yeah, nigga, the one with the name before the Chipmunks. Alvin. And the Chipmunks. I'm Alvin, these are my Chipmunks. That nigga can sing The Weeknd down.
What?
Down. You hear me? Oh, and don't let them little girls come.
Oh, the Chipettes?
Oh, them bitches could go.
We were just talking about the Chipettes and Britney and how...
Because y'all was talking about she bad. And that's weird. And that's weird. And that's not...
When we were kids, Britney could get it.
Well...
when we were kids.
We weren't kids when that movie came out.
That ain't the first time they ever appeared.
Oh, so you thought about her before that. And then she came out... She came out looking like a Pixar mom. You was like, oh, that bitch kind of bad. I ain't never seen it in 3D.
Yo, no. Because by then I was older.
Yeah.
But in the 80s with the cartoon?
No. Actually, I didn't feel anything in the 80s. I was born in 87. So I didn't feel those kind of emotions. I was like, that's so cool.
They used to call me fresh, so.
At 2?
No, I wasn't 2. 80, early 80s, late 80s.
Okay.
I was up there a little bit. Not up
Nigga,
there.
you wasn't up there. You were born in 84. You were still less than 10. What are you talking about?
Yo, but whatever, man. Anyway, we're getting off the subject.
The Weeknd can't sing. You want to stay there? The nigga can't sing.
Okay,
what you want me
fine.
to do?
That is your opinion.
But again, he is successful. He was, I said, the best artist with the worst voice.
Yeah.
And he is one of the best artists in the world. That voice is trash. And that's fine.
Okay.
He could tell me no. And
I just don't see how
he could be like, my voice is amazing. He could say that. He could feel so many things. But I don't give a fuck. There's literally nothing. He could hear this, and there's nothing he could say to me that's gonna make me be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You can't sing, because you can't. I can still feel like that.
Okay. No beef.
No beef.
No beef, man.
Shout out to him and all his success. I'm proud of him. I don't know.
We're at number 1, the best artist with the worst voices.
I'm gonna fight you on this.
You can't fight me on this, man.
I think I am.
This nigga can't sing at all. You mentioned with the Weeknd, you had mentioned how T-Pain came out and gave these niggas a blueprint by using auto-tune to be able to sing, even though T-Pain can sing a little bit. But this guy can't sing at all.
Oh my God.
But boy, his pen is amazing. He can make he makes the best songs.
I know what you're gonna do.
But he can't sing. And this is what I need everybody to understand. He can't sing.
Oh my God.
Number 1, the Dream.
I don't like you talking about The Dream like that.
Why?
Because I love The Dream.
I love the music. Dream song.
I don't.
And the music. But are you going to a Dream concert to hear him sing?
Maybe
to hear him sing. Like, I would go to a Little Mo concert to hear her sing.
Yes.
Even though she only got 2 songs.
What? Who got 2 songs?
Little Mo.
No, man. Don't do that. We're not doing that to Little Mo.
Little Mo can sing her ass to one of the best singers I've ever heard in my life.
Little Mo got more than 2 songs. She got more than 2 songs. Y'all not playing with it. Because that Little Mo album, that first album, where she's sitting on I think she's sitting on a windowsill or some shit. She's sitting on something. No, don't do that to me. Also, The Dream. The Dream, the first 2 albums, every album I've heard of The Dream, I love. But them first 2 albums, like, they some of the best albums out.
Listen, he can't sing so bad. Okay, I was jealous. I was like, how these niggas keep getting on and they can't sing? So I didn't really want to listen to the Dream songs. Yeah. Also because I was like, yo, this nigga really can't sing, and these are great songs. Yeah. I can't support this. I can't support this. I was a hater. But yes, he makes incredible music.
Yo, we just
for
started,
himself and for others.
He was trying to figure out his list, and he put "I Love Your Girl" on, like played it. Didn't even realize how good that song was till he played it.
That's one of the best songs. This might be the list for next week, but that's one of the best songs because it's so
petty.
Not only petty, but disrespectful.
It's disrespectful when you think about what's actually happening. Because I said, I'm not saying he has the best voice. I just wouldn't put him on the list because I love him so much. But you couldn't be like an amazing singer and sing that song because it wouldn't be as petty.
Right.
Like,
right.
He's literally taunting this nigga like, I love your girl. Like he in the club.
Yeah, when you said it, I just seen like a 1940s joint.
Yeah, oh.
Nigga in a tuxedo.
I love your girl. Just, you know what I mean? Just dance. Because you can't be singing that down. You got to be mocking me. And his voice sounds like it's mocking somebody. Like he says everything like, he just talking about how great your girl is in front of you while you standing there watching him hit a little 2-step, talking about I love your girl.
Singing off key.
And then describing her. Wife beater with the denim, that bitch right there. Girl. She keep them heels on high. That girl right there. Girl. Man, look at Shorty. Now he grabbing you. Hey, look at your girl. Look at Shorty. Look at her. Look at Shorty go. Sorry, I got it in for your motherfucking girlfriend. That means, at first I thought he was walking past him, taunting him. Now I feel like they standing in a corner watching this nigga girl and he just telling about how much, look at her. She
and
doing.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I love your girl. What you gonna do?
So disrespectful. Yeah. I love it. I love it. But I hate the voice.
That's okay.
Hate the voice.
We all have
man.
Our opinions.
These have been our top 6 artists with the worst voices. If you have any artists that you feel that we missed in this list,
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
I saw a list of something similar to this because I was just trying to get ideas because I was trying to remember people. I had ideas, but I was like, I'm probably missing somebody. And they had like John Legend on the list.
What?
And I was like, I don't understand that because What?
John Legend.
They had John Legend.
Singer.
They had Jennifer Holiday.
What?
I almost put Fergie because I fucked with Fergie until.
Nah, you could have put her.
It was a couple of things that you
could have put her.
But I fucked with Fergie at the beginning. But they had a couple of people up there. I was like, what? But everybody got their own ears.
And like with Alicia.
Baby, stop. We're not doing this. Please.
No, I'm just saying, like,
please.
I think the same reason they don't think John is a good singer will be the same reason they don't think Alicia is a good singer.
Because of the power? But I don't think so. I think that John is a better singer than Alicia.
Oh, yeah.
Well, don't do that. Don't disrespect her like that. No, don't. What, are you Sandman?
No, mopping. You will mop her ass up.
I think that reference would have been better if you was Sandman.
No, that's more of a soft shoe.
Yeah, but he... I hate you. It's fine.
We are at the question of the day now. I don't know why I thought of this, but I thought of it. What award would you give your partner?
You go first. Yeah, you go first.
I didn't think about it. I would give you a lot of awards, man.
Name 2.
Well, I got to name 2.
Because you really don't have one. You lying to me.
I'm not.
That's why.
No. The first award I would give you is make something out of nothing.
Okay.
Make something out of nothing.
I could do that. Yeah. Because
you've made things out of nothing. You're very creative, and I think that helps you with making something out of nothing.
Yeah, I'm good with not having anything and just being like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I think that's my problem a lot of times because I just do shit myself and forget that sometimes you could like get that somewhere, like done somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And you said name 2. The other award would be the overthinking award because you overthink everything.
But I think you need me to overthink.
I don't.
Because if you underthink, who gonna overthink?
I don't underthink.
If you underthink, who gonna think just right?
I don't underthink.
I think so. I think sometimes you do underthink, but it's like who gonna think like enough for us? What? We got to make sure things gonna happen. Sometimes
you overthink everything.
Oh, that's called anxiety, baby. That's how that goes.
You can't blame everything on anxiety.
But
I hate the fact that y'all niggas got a hold of this psychology book.
What? But I've always had anxiety though.
Did you always say it was anxiety? Nah, you probably said real shit.
No,
I'm bugging.
I didn't know how to explain it.
Exactly.
But
because y'all put everything on anxiety.
No, I'm not y'all. I actually have gotten diagnosed. Some people just feel like they have it.
You're right.
Like some people are just like, I got anxiety, and it's like, who told you that?
Nah, you're right.
Nah.
You're right.
Okay. All right. What award would you give your partner?
Mr. Long Dick Award. The Mr. Marcus Award. I'll take that.
Why do you want an award named by another nigga? Another nigga's dick. Like that.
Well, actually, I'm talking about just everything. All right, never mind. Never mind.
Are you trying to say you're a porn star? That's what you're saying? Is that what you were trying to get out?
A little bit.
Oh, that's cute.
A little bit.
That's cute.
What the fuck you mean that's cute? That's real. That's accurate.
Okay.
The Mr. Marcus Award. Say it.
I'd say best eater. You don't like eater?
Why can't I be the Mr. Marcus Award?
Because maybe I want to give you a different award for something else.
Yeah, but the Mr. Marcus Award encompasses everything.
Yeah, but you are really, really good at the eating part.
But the everything part, I'm not?
No, you're really good at those, but you're really, really good at the eating part.
So I get nominated for the Mr. Marcus Award, but
but you didn't win that one.
Well, who won that?
Well, I don't think it matters because we on to the next one.
No, who won that in your life?
We
nigga?
on to the next award, right? The award shows we don't go back and say, "Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that one."
You know what's crazy?
We just go to the next
one. It just dawned on me. Mad niggas be mad about I like a lot of males, a lot of men don't want to hear about their woman's body count, don't want to hear that they ever had sex with anybody.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it is ego. I think a lot of it has to do with ego.
Duh.
And I don't have a problem with you had sex with anybody else before me. Like that was your life. It's, it's all good. You know, I'm sure you learned a lot. But I think it just hit me what I do have a problem with. I have a problem with the guy right before me being better than me. I don't know why that matters.
I don't either. How is that different?
Yes, I do know why it matters. It just hit me.
Tell us.
Because it's the closest reference point you have to another dick.
But who said it was the person right before you?
That's what I'm saying. If it's anybody else being better than me, I'm fine.
But
the person right before me...
What is that going to change after us being together as long as we have?
Everything.
What does it change?
It changed the proximity to your mind, to your thoughts.
No, we opened up a conversation and you just hit your reference points and you're like, okay, this one.
Yeah, but it's easier to think about. See, you can forget about the other ones that came.
But most people don't think about these things because they don't have the same conversations we do. We're literally having the conversation. I'm not just laying in bed like, wow, man, he was killing shit.
Yeah, but you didn't give me the Mr. Marcus Award.
If we're being honest, I don't really remember sex with my most recent ex.
Damn, that's even better. And I'm fine with that. You ain't got to say no more.
Like, I don't...
I'm good.
Like, I don't really...
There you go, adding more.
Because I had more to say. Like, I don't remember what it felt like to me.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
You think that's because you got a bad memory or because it was forgettable? Which
answer do you want? You want... Because if we're being honest, I think my memory has a lot to do with it. I don't necessarily think it was the other one. I think it was more my memory, but that's good for you, right?
Fuck you.
That's good for you because
I mean, in what I just said, that's great for me.
Because it's kind of like you're the only man that I could ever remember because I have short-term memory loss.
Thank God for that crash. That car crash came in handy.
I don't think we do that.
You can't.
I don't think you thank God for that crash. I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Because it's like you the only man I ever remember being with.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't even know there were men before you.
So why can't I get the Mr. Marcus Award?
Because I don't even remember Mr. Marcus.
No, fuck you.
I don't even remember.
No.
I don't even know that reference. You almost got away with it. I don't even know that reference.
You almost got away with it.
I actually think he listens. Doesn't he listen? He
shout out to Mr. Marcus,
man. He follows us.
Yeah, man.
We should bring him on the podcast.
I don't like the way you said that.
Just for research. Research purposes.
What you trying to research?
No, I just want to ask him what it was like knocking him down like that. Yeah.
I want to know what it's like, too, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, what is it like? What? You've met porn stars before, though. I have. I've talked to one, but I've never met them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I can't even watch her porn no more, man. Never meet your porn star heroes.
I can. I've watched them. I'm not trying to be funny. She's in a lot of the ones that I look for. She's very successful. I can't watch that girl. I can't watch the girl that you fucked. But I can watch the other one because she's in most of them. She's really good at her job. What am I supposed to do?
Now, the crazy part is I watched her before finding out.
I did too. Yeah. So when that bitch showed up on the Zoom, I said, oh, fuck.
I was just masturbating to you yesterday.
I would have said that. But we had a game to play, so. That story's for Patreon. That's for another time. But you could have warned me before. That bitch popped up on the screen. I wanted to be like, okay,
it is you.
Yeah, it is. All right. Let me clear out my search history. Close all my windows. Okay.
Damn, son.
Yep.
Anyway, man. All right. So what was the awards you gave me?
I don't know.
Mr. Eater and what else?
I said the best eater.
The best eater. Okay.
Yeah, my best eater. And best dad.
That's gay.
Why is that gay? Why you don't want to be a good father? You know how many people out here don't
and
want to be a good father?
I'm sorry, I don't mean that in a bad way.
You don't know. so many people don't have good fathers. Some people don't have good mothers. Why don't you want to be a great dad? I think you are an amazing dad. They love the fuck out of you. Okay. And they wouldn't love you if you weren't a great guy. Well, they wouldn't love you as much as they do. They might tolerate you a little bit. Like, some kids don't know their parents not great, but you could tell when they know that, when they don't really like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they love the fuck out of you. So
I guess I'll take that.
Best eater, best dad. I think those are good awards. I think they're balanced. I think it's balanced, right?
I don't want to think about the two.
Well, not together.
Like, I want to receive those at different award shows.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not bringing my kids to where you get the best eater. I'm not bringing my kids.
Because the best dad, that could be the acting dad.
Yeah, I'm not. Could be the mature dad. They'd be like, "Oh, you done with your homework, nigga? Get away."
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. Pretty gross. Porn is crazy.
Yo, we're gonna talk about that in a second too.
We are. Okay.
All right, let's get into your answer. This podcast has been unhinged.
All this episode? Yeah, it's been a little bit too much.
All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's all right.
What award a child is about to come in, so
yeah.
What award would you give your partner? Somebody says the thank you for coming home even when you still have to go to work in the morning award.
Did you leave that door unlocked?
I might have.
Or locked?
It might be locked. I don't know.
So I should go unlock it.
I'll go unlock it. You can read some of these.
Oh, okay. I guess I will. Yo, this podcast is way too real for it's just too real because it's too much going on. Let me see. Okay. We are way too close to y'all. What award would you give your partner? The thank you for coming home even when you still have to go to work in the morning award. Wow. That's a little more specific for me. I'm trying to figure out why thank you for coming home even when you still have to go to work in the morning. Okay, I guess. Someone said the lack of accountability award because she's the best in that department. Whoa, that feels very personal. The lack of accountability award.
Yeah, that was a shot.
That feels insane, but okay.
That was a shot.
All right.
Let me see. But if we're being honest, a lot of women don't take accountability for shit.
Well, I know I don't.
What?
I said I know I don't.
What else? What would you give your partner? World's most loving and caring husband.
Why y'all don't like those? Why you say it with an attitude?
Cause don't nobody want that award.
Why?
I want a beat it down award. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I still can't get it. Okay.
All right. Yep. Most likely to let her phone die. That's funny. You know just how to get on my nerves award. Damn. Someone said 2 awards: best advice giver and least likely to follow anyone's advice, especially her own. That's hilarious. That's you.
That's great.
That's you. I should have gave you that. Oh my God. You give everybody in the world advice. And if anybody tries to give you any?
No. Takes your own advice is what they said. Oh, follow anyone's advice. So.
Especially her own. That's yours. That goes to you as well.
I follow my advice, though.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah. No, never mind. You're right.
I follow my advice.
Yeah, sometimes it's not good, though. Someone said uncommon sense. That's funny. Best second dad award because clearly he thinks he's my dad.
Oh, shit. You know, when I first read it, I thought it was going somewhere else.
Yeah. It turned into this a little bit. Most recent partner would get the revolving door award because we go around and around and it's fun.
Okay.
Wonderful wife and best friend award.
Aw.
Oh, that's sweet. Best procrastinator. Always says he's going to do something and ends up on that didn't finish. I don't know, but okay.
That sounds like you, though. Best procrastinator.
The high blood pressure award. Trying to send me to the doctor like she not the issue. Whoa. Okay. Most forgetful, you said that?
No, I didn't say it.
That's crazy because it's most forgetful, and I couldn't remember what you said. Because you said that's you, and I thought you were talking about that one.
That one too.
Okay. The question mark, because he makes me question my life decisions. Damn.
Oh, man.
Nope.
I wouldn't give this to you, baby.
First of all, how do you know that I thought that you was going to try to give me the biggest forehead award? How did you know that? Huh?
I was talking about the deepest throat.
No, it wasn't. The next one is most personalities. Most emotional. Damn.
Damn, baby.
Shut up. Most annoying. Someone also said best eater.
Oh, well, you know what? We need to get the pussies lined up, and me and the person need to go head to head, see who eat better. That's always fun.
That's the solution to it.
Yeah. That ain't a solution?
I might actually watch that. I might actually watch that.
Yeah.
I'll root you on too. Go, baby. Go, baby. You better jump. You better go, boo. I'm about to take a nap award. That's you. You get that.
What,
you always about to take a nap. Actually, you never about to. You just take it. And you don't even warn us because we know it's going to happen.
Man, listen.
The pettiness award. Okay. Basic ass foreplay because that shit is always the same. Come on.
I don't like the way you say come on.
I'm just, I'm just riding behind them. Longest.
No, I'll tell you something later.
I want to know. What is it?
Now, I was just saying. Never mind. Go ahead.
Do you know that person?
Mm-hmm. I told you about her.
How?
Keep going.
Why do we have to do this?
Do what?
What did you tell me about her?
That one day we'll show her how it's supposed to be done. Continue.
What? You did not tell me about this person.
I did. You didn't see the picture, that's all. Go ahead.
I'm going to forget, so you have to remember now.
I will.
Longest without initiating, let alone thinking about sex award. Hey, get your hand away from that applause. Get your hand away from that applause button. I'm not fucking playing with you.
Yo, I honestly want to do an experiment, and I always say I want to do it, and then I get too horny.
What?
I want to see how long I can go without initiating, just to see how long we'll go without having sex.
You know the problem with that is you just told me, and now I don't want to initiate. Because you just told me.
It's not now you don't want to initiate.
Now I'm like, no, I've actually been thinking about it recently.
Yo, that's sad.
I've been thinking about it a lot.
I've been thinking about it one day.
It's been a couple of times, for real. Like one day you had came home and I kept saying, come home. You were out. And I was like, can you just come home, please, while I'm awake?
You didn't do shit.
I know. You had put your mask on so fast. And then I was just like, well, I guess he don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, I was tired. As a matter of fact, when I came and I was like, I could get some ass. It's early enough.
Damn.
Then I was like, but nah, man.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna.
Sleep.
It was just I was trying to test your body language, and you put it on so fast. I was like, he don't even want to do it.
Into you too.
Yeah, baby, you had the mask on. I don't think you understand how much that doesn't do it for me. It doesn't light the pussy up like you think it does. It doesn't.
I was ready.
Now if we could fix the long distance part, that would be great. Somebody said. The most peaceful girlfriend ever because we communicate and talk shit out.
Oh, okay.
That's good. The flatulence award.
Damn, she be farting?
The big pretender. Damn.
The big pretend. I want to know what that's about.
The loyalty award and the best pussy. Okay. Someone said the best head giver had my hair standing up like Frederick Douglass. And then they put R.I.P. to Frederick Douglass.
It's R.I.P. to the person that was given.
No, baby. Frederick Douglass. That's hilarious.
Okay.
My biggest.
Wait, and a salute? Yeah, that's funny.
Salute to Frederick Douglass. Salute for all you did. That's my boy. My biggest pusher, somebody said, and the wettest. The same person said that. The Casper Award, because where the fuck is she?
Aw.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad. That makes me sad. Wait, that same person, I feel like I saw them come to a show with a girl.
Nah, I don't remember if he came to the show.
I thought so.
He might have.
I don't know. I'm sorry for that. This Outstanding Achievement Award is presented to you for your comprehensive ability to learn every inch of my body with the desire to pleasure me. Well done. Jesus.
Okay.
That... We just asked for the award. She put what was on the award. The award for most sarcastic ON. That man has never met a sarcastic thought he didn't speak around me.
I get it.
We just saying ON regular now.
ON is real.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we was just saying it regular.
Yeah, man.
I can't see. The fattest ass with the biggest heart award.
You know, a lot of fat asses be coming with big hearts. I've noticed.
I mean, that's good. You want somebody
to
to have a big heart, right?
The bigger the heart. Yeah, man. Sort of. Like, if the heart get too big, it's like, I don't want that.
Don't want all that love. I don't want that love. It's too much love. And the award for pickiest eater goes to my wife.
Okay.
The best at keeping my sexual tank on E.
Damn.
I don't know what that means. Does that mean that they...
Oh, well.
They
have sex all the time or not have sex at all. Yeah, I don't know. You're right.
Most beautiful soul inside and out, and number one sex faces. Number one eater award in the chivalry. I never touch a door or carry a bag when we go out together.
Aw.
Yeah, that's sweet. How sweet
I
is
do that.
Baby, not all the time. Sometimes when you remember to open the door, I mean, not regular doors, yes. I'm talking about car doors. When you do open the car door, sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Okay. So
I'd be confused.
So no. Like I open, but the other doors though.
No, the other doors, you open those doors.
Yeah.
No, you open the shit out of those doors.
But the car doors.
Yeah.
It's because it's on the other side.
And
we don't be on that side.
And that's far.
Yeah, like,
because your door right here. Why would you go past your door to get to another door?
That's stupid.
That don't make no sense
at all.
Nah.
But if we are walking towards the car and your door is on the same side as mine. Yeah. I mean, on the same side as we are. Then of course I want to open it.
If we get to my door first, then you open the door. Yeah. But if your door is there, then
first
you just go to your door.
I gotta go in my door. As a matter of fact, why don't you open my door? That would be nice.
Honestly, you're right. Because that's rude. Why am I walking past your door like that?
Nor when I open the door for you first, do you unlock my door?
Do I have a key?
You inside the car.
Oh, when I'm already in there.
Yeah. I ain't never seen you reach over and unlock the door.
Why would I do that? It's 2025. You got a button.
That ain't the point.
That's not the point?
No.
It's a thought that counts?
You ever seen Goodfellas? I mean, not Goodfellas. A Bronx Tale? Mm-hmm. Then you shouldn't have to ask any other questions.
No, I'm still going to ask questions. Because what the fuck are you talking about?
You need to reach over, open the door.
Baby, do you know what?
That's how you know she a great one.
You know what year that movie came out?
It's the Bronx.
So it don't have time there? They don't have time? For real? It's just Never Land over there, huh? Time don't even exist. It's whatever time you want it to be.
Bunch of lost boys walking in the street?
Yeah. It's whatever time you want it to be.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Oh. That is also funny. That's a different layer of funny.
Yeah.
I get it. Welcome. Oh, it's lost boys. Ha That's good. All right. That's good. That's good. It made it complicated, but that's good. We had to get the first joke first, and then we came back to it and said, he also said the Lost Boys. That is also funny. It's like choose your own ending on the joke. Pick your own adventure.
Where else you getting that?
Someone said the Medal of Honor because I'm a certified asshole and she's an angel I don't deserve.
Aww.
Head without asking for it award.
Damn.
Well, baby, if I say you're the number one eater, I think there's also...
Oh, that's a girl saying it. You see, I should have known.
What? Why? What do you mean?
I don't know the last time I got head without asking for it.
You didn't ask me last time I gave you head.
Yes, you did. Yes, I did.
You said
something I did. Yeah.
You didn't say that.
I did.
Oh, you did. Oh, we had done so many things before that. I forgot that you gave me instructions to do that. But I just took it as part of the act because you were telling me what to do, and I like that shit.
Yeah, but I would like if you said, "Come here, let me suck that dick."
You want me to say it like that? You want me to suck that dick? You want me to say it like Darth Vader? Come on, let me suck that dick.
That's not Darth Vader.
You don't do that?
He do, but not like that.
You don't do that? You don't do that?
You know the sad part?
Let me suck that dick. He don't do that. Wait, he don't use all that air, do he?
Let me suck that.
So you want James Earl Jones to say
I thought about it as I was saying it.
Before you got the dick, you was like, this is James Earl Jones. It's that green-eyed bandit saying he want to suck my dick.
My bad. Keep doing the way you do it. Or don't do it. But
damn, you keep adding all these punches to these jokes.
We'll tag you.
Baby, stop.
You like that, yeah.
Stop. I don't like when you tell me to like it. I like to discover the funny for myself. Don't tell me it's funny.
Let's take a pause for the cause.
Yeah, I think we've been going. What's up, guys? Thanks to Shady Rays for supporting And Then We Podcast. Get ready for your next adventure with shades that are built to last. Our friends at Shady Rays have you covered with premium polarized shades that won't break the bank. Go to shadyrays.com and use code ATW for 35% off polarized sunglasses. Shady Rays is a proudly independent sunglass company offering top-tier quality that rivals even the most expensive brands. Their durable frames and crystal clear optics are perfect for every outdoor moment. And with a wide selection of styles and colors, you're guaranteed to find your perfect pair. But here's the best part. If your shades go MIA or take a hit, don't sweat it. They've got lost and broken protection, so you're covered from day one. These sunglasses have been great. They're comfortable and lightweight and very stylish and cute and all of the things. Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal for the season. Head to shadyrays.com and use code ATW for 35% off polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Love Shady Rays. And that lost and broken protection, boy, that's clutch. That's super clutch, especially for somebody like me.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
What did I want to say before we get to the topics? A couple of things. First and foremost, we're recording this.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
We're recording this on a rainy day.
Oh, okay. That's not what you was gonna say. Okay.
And I hope that these raindrops are able to wash the tears away of all the Pacer fans.
All right, and then I knew it's crazy because I knew you would say something about the Knicks, but then I had hope that you wouldn't, and then
tricked you.
You just brought it back around.
Yeah. You already know.
There it is.
I don't know who won tonight, but I know that we won.
Mm-hmm.
So
you know it's gonna be crazy if y'all don't win.
But here it go. It is 7 freaking games. Mm-hmm. We only need 4 of those. Mm-hmm. You think we ain't gonna beat the Pacers 4 times out of 7?
Okay, baby. Okay.
My prediction: Knicks in 6 again. And really, my heart saying 5, but I'm gonna give respect. I'm going to give respect because it's something about the Pacers. I mean, we've played these niggas 4 times in the Eastern Conference Finals. Mm-hmm. You know, the last time they won. Mm-hmm. Probably the last 2 times. Last 3 times. Listen, y'all should win, but y'all not.
Yeah, tell them, baby. Tell them.
Big Body Brunson. Sassy Cat.
Yo, leave Cat alone.
I love Cat.
Why y'all do that to Cat?
I ain't do what the internet did. They just pointed out things I never seen before. But fuck it. He always put points up when it comes to the motherfucking Pacers.
He just be looking angry. Get that ball to me. Like, he be looking angry as hell. Like, just,
OG. Y'all ready for OG? Anytime OG gets at least 20 points in the playoffs, we win. He gonna put a 20 piece up tonight.
Okay.
I feel it.
Okay.
Who am I missing?
Josh Hart.
I was saving Josh Hart.
Oh,
for
okay.
last.
Because you say Josh Hart so much in this house. I think that nigga live here.
What's your boy name?
Mikal
Bridges.
There we go.
You've been watching, baby. I'm so proud of you.
I don't have a choice.
Mikal Bridges out there grabbing up shit and throwing shit.
Okay. That's because that's what they do in basketball. They get the ball and then they don't have it no more.
And there you go.
Okay.
And Josh Hart.
Well, there you go.
That's right, Josh Hart.
Yeah. I hear that.
Let's go, Josh Hart.
So much in my house. So much.
Josh Hart.
Yeah.
Ball hog. Come on, man. And that's just the people that Thibodeau gonna play because he don't play the bench. No, he'll let Deuce McBride get some run. Okay. Deuce.
Okay.
He'll let Robinson get some play. Mitchell Robinson get some play. You know what I mean? And I think he's gonna let Campaign play. I think. I don't know. I ain't gonna make no promises.
I mean, you can't promise anything. You're not
gonna make no promises, but he might let Campaign play.
Okay.
But regardless of the fact, Knicks in 6. We going to the finals, baby. You got anything to say about that?
No, I don't have nothing to say.
All right.
I think you said all the things. Because we haven't seen the game yet. So
yeah, we ain't seen the game yet.
It's not really to say.
But I'm telling you already what happened today.
Yeah.
Because you listening and you like, oh shit, the Knicks won.
Yeah, I
already said it.
Forgot you said in the Bronx they don't have time. So they don't really know. They don't know time.
The timeless Bronx.
Yeah,
I get it, man.
The timeless Bronx.
All right, let's get into some topics. Excuse me.
Okay.
There's a new bill out there that you should be aware of. This bill could ban porn everywhere in the U.S.
What? Wait, hold on. Let me read it.
You can read it, but...
a bill to criminalize pornography and clearly define what counts as obscene. The bill would ban transmitting obscene content across state lines and make prosecution easier. Current vague laws have let extreme content spread, especially to children. The IODA aims to modernize obscenity standards, removing reliance on shifting public opinion.
So here's my thing. First and foremost, protect the kids at any cost. Protect the kids. But I do feel like banning porn is not protecting kids. It's following an agenda.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And I say that because me personally, God, got something in my throat.
I see.
Pause. Me personally, and this is just me, I wouldn't have a problem if I wanted to watch porn putting in my ID.
Yeah, I think it should just be more precautions when you watch it.
And there are websites that actually make you put in your ID to verify your identity.
But just banning it, I think you're also taking jobs away from people. You're crippling the industry, if we're being honest. I mean,
you fucking up my jerk sessions.
Oh, and that is all right. I was just thinking about the people behind it.
You're right.
Because we talked about some stars earlier. So, and I don't want them to be without a job because they're so good at what they do. So I think that it is more about just trying to get more of a grip on children. I know everybody can't monitor everything because the internet is just such a big place. There's so much shit. But I don't feel like you would even ban it for, like, you ban it, people are gonna find ways to find it.
Oh yeah, porn been out there forever.
They're still gonna
pornography, I should say.
They're still gonna find ways to get it. Just like when weed was banned everywhere, people were still smoking weed. They could find weed. Porn is sex. Sex happens regularly. They're going to find a way to show sex.
Also, obscene scares me. To criminalize pornography is clearly defined what counts as obscene. Does that mean that podcasts like ours will be...
oh, wow. I didn't even think about that.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's such a trickle-down nature I can see happening.
That might be probably what's happening with just our social media in general. They're trying to...
Well, that is what happened.
Yeah, they're trying to crack down on everything.
Right.
So what would count as that's shit. Most of these shows that are on HBO and Max and all this regular shit that y'all watch all the time, like.
But they have money.
But obscene, is that just sex, or is it also curse words? Is it, you know what I mean?
Right. It falls into a dark place that I don't think we want to go into. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm all for protecting our children. I'm all for that. Children shouldn't be they shouldn't have to even worry about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But you know,
other countries though, they ban a lot of things.
They do.
And I think that it's not that it couldn't happen, because it has happened in a lot of different places. It just doesn't feel like America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing that is like, what the fuck was this even like? I mean, it don't really feel like America now, but like doing all of these things is just kind of like, well, what is the purpose of this shit in the first place? If it was supposed to be something completely different.
I don't know, but I keep seeing all of these different places talking about you can come here and for $650 you can live like a king.
Yeah, I see those too.
And I'm like, shit.
I mean, we do our podcasting at home anyway.
Yeah, fuck it.
So why not just take our equipment and go to the place?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that had to talk about that.
Mm-hmm. I put a lot of stuff in here. You didn't go through this?
I didn't go through this one, no.
You should go through everything.
This says 5 reasons a man can have too much sex. That doesn't even make sense.
Well, I didn't think it did either, but it does have reasons, and I think we should go through them.
All right, too much sex.
1, emotional drain. Frequent purposeless sex can blur a man's judgment. Over time, he may start ignoring red flags, tolerating disrespect, or confusing lust with love. I think that is not just a man thing. I think that is maybe both. Men try to act like casual sex is just like, it's just casual sex, but I think that some people do get attached. You still have emotions. They're different than female emotions, but I think you still have them. Because why do y'all have such a hard time when it comes to breakups?
See, here's my problem. I think there are people out there that fall into that category. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's a man thing, though.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's both.
I think it's a case-by-case basis. Because when I was having casual sex, and when, you know, casual sex is casual sex. Mm-hmm. It's casual, B. Yeah. It's a conversation just with your genitals.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Just talking.
Yeah.
We just talking.
That's all.
Number 2, mental attachment. Sex triggers emotional bonding, especially in repeated encounters. Even if a man says it's just physical, his brain often forms subconscious attachments that cloud decision making.
No. Cuddling does that. Not sex.
Well, weren't you that? Didn't you say when you was having casual sex, you was like trying to get to know people and like cuddling?
I was, but no. I never said cuddling.
You didn't cuddle?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's nasty.
Okay, I understand that.
Yeah, but I would talk to people. Yeah. I mean.
Okay.
But that was more for them. I didn't want them to feel nasty.
You didn't want to talk?
No, I mean, I wanted to talk.
I know you wanted to talk. I know you did. Number 3, loss of drive. Overindulgence in sex can lead to a lack of motivation, reduced masculine edge, and distraction from goals. Dopamine highs followed by crashes can dull his sense of urgency and purpose.
Okay. Maybe I agree with this one.
Okay.
Wait. Never mind. I don't.
Why? Explain.
I thought loss of like sex drive because you have so much sex.
Oh, no.
This is loss of just regular drive. No, not at all. Not at all. As a matter of fact, gave me energy to keep going. Okay. Unless it was after like 10 o'clock, then I want to stop, go to sleep. But other than that.
So all I have to do is literally just fuck you more, and then you'll be successful and motivated?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try. Let's try it. Let's try it. Why not? Let's try it. Why not? We ain't got nothing to lose. Number 4, power imbalance. When sex becomes the foundation of a connection, control often shifts. A man may feel he needs to please, obey, or tolerate certain behaviors just to maintain success. To maintain access. I feel like this is what they be saying about women, though.
A man may feel he needs to please, obey, or tolerate certain behaviors just to maintain access. No. That's if the pussy's really, really good. And it's not a lot of pussies that are really, really good to where you like, I got to change everything just to make sure I can keep this pussy.
Yeah, I don't know if I
don't know if I've ever done, take that back. Once or twice.
That's a lot.
You know, you start saying shit like, all right, I'll wait. Like to come over, you know what I mean? She puts you on pause. You be like, yo, I'm coming over at 7. She's like, all right, 7. And then, you know, you ready to come over. Like, yo, I'm on my way. Nah, I'm doing this with my mother. You're going to have to come over here like about 9 or 10. And you be like, you know, usually you be on some shit like, man, fuck that. I ain't waiting no 3 hours. But when it's top tier,
really good, yeah.
You be like, I'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe. Yeah. But it got to be really good, though.
Number 5, spiritual and energetic depletion in many cultures and disciplines. Excessive ejaculation is believed to deplete a man's vital energy or life force.
What we calling excessive?
Probably like a lot.
Thank you for that definition,
No
Webster.
problem. That's why I'm here.
Oh, my God.
I didn't go to college.
Oh, my God.
Just a lot, man. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't agree with some of those.
I don't agree with any of them.
Yeah, that's why you got to look through these lists and see if they make sense. I don't really agree with that, yeah.
That was terrible, man.
Yeah.
Study finds it could take up to 8 years to fully get over an ex. Wow.
What do you think?
Well, first of all,
they're saying fully. It's not just like a fuck that bitch, but like fully.
The study found that it takes up to 4.18 years to reach the halfway point of dissolving the emotional bond to an ex, while most people eventually felt no stronger attachment to their ex than to a stranger. For a few volunteers, the emotional bond was higher than that to a stranger even many years later. Okay. Oh shit, this is interesting too. Factors like being in a new relationship didn't speed up the recovery, but continued contact with the ex and very anxious people predicted longer lasting bonds. 8 years. I think depending on how long you were in a relationship, definitely.
I agree.
Definitely.
I agree.
Because it took me the one I was singing, Doing Just Fine, it took me a very long time to get over.
I mean, honestly, it seems like it. With the way you reacted, I don't feel like that was a fly, but like you really loved her. You had to sing yourself out of it.
Yeah, like I literally, I didn't know until maybe a year or two after the relationship was over that I was still into her or still like not over her until a girl that I was kicking it with told me, you aren't over your ex yet. And it was weird because to me, I didn't really mention her a lot or anything like that. But, you know, that was one of the reasons why she didn't, you know, me and her never worked out. Was because she felt strongly that I wasn't over my ex. And when she said it, of course I got defensive, but after it was all said and done, I was like, no, she's right. I guess I'm not over this bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 8 years, 7 or 8 years.
Yeah, I think for me, it's like the feeling of, would I still go? Like, if something changed today, would I still be with that person? Like, could I still tolerate being with that person? After a while, in my mind, I'm just like, I can't even see myself talking to them like that anymore.
See, for me, it wasn't that. It wasn't, could I see myself with them? For me, the thoughts were, am I still going to end up with her? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was on my mind. It was just like, yeah, I'm still dating these people, but there's going to come a time when I'm just going to see her in the street, no matter how old I am, and we're going to just say fuck it and end up together.
I could see that too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was on my mind for a very long time. Very long time. And I had been in different relationships after her, but no. That was So I agree with this. It's a long time, man. And that sucks. Because just because you aren't fully over them doesn't necessarily mean you're not ready for a new relationship. You know what I'm saying? It just means don't have that ex anywhere, and I guess that's why you got to make like complete separations from some people. You know what I mean? You have to. A Texas man forged his wife's signature and divorced without her knowing. Good for him.
He was arrested for it.
He was arrested for it, and I get that was bad. But good for him. I got to get away from this bitch. And she don't want to let me go.
I wonder if you could still do, what if you get her to sign it without her knowing? I wonder if that's
like drugging her?
If that's still illegal. Like, if you just...
It's still illegal, baby.
What if a plumber come over and he come and fix the sink, and then the plumber, that's your boy, he come fix the sink and he got all these papers you got to sign, and you just like, hey, slip that under the bottom and just be like, all right, well, I for completing the job, I just need you to sign these papers, and I just need your signature here, and here, and she signed them, and then the next day she find out they divorce papers.
I mean,
that's a wild plan. I never thought of it before.
I think you should go into jail.
Why?
Because
you signed it. That's your signature.
Sign mount. What is it?
Of sound mind.
Sound mind.
Do they say that? Is that that's not in the laws?
I think that's in every signature.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No. They just want the signature. They don't never say make sure that you in sound mind when you sign it.
Yeah, that's part of.
No, they don't.
That's part of your signature. You got to be of sound mind and body.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they say that.
But I think that's what every signature
I didn't know that until you just told me that. So how was I gonna know if I signed something? I would never have known. That don't come on the thing.
Now I could be wrong, but I think you have to be of sound mind and body. That's what the signature is saying. Like, yes, I agree to this being of sound mind and body.
It don't never say that on the thing. It just say, hey, do you agree? And then you be like, yeah. And then they be like, all right, well, signature here and date.
Damn, man. How would you get me to sign the papers?
Like that. I would do it like that.
You think I'm letting you go?
What you mean? Like, what does that mean?
Why would you have to do it like that?
I think you need me for this podcast.
Yeah, podcasts come and go.
You think you can find another podcast?
Who said I would do another podcast?
You really like podcasts a lot.
I do.
Yeah.
I'll find another one.
Oh, okay.
Podcasts come and go, but...
Love. Don't rub my leg. I mean, I don't want to do it, but if I did it, maybe it would be like that.
That's fucked up.
It's almost to the point now I'm just more intrigued that I came up with that idea, and I would do it because of that reason and not because I necessarily wanted a divorce. I'd just be like, let me see if this works. And then, oops, you signed the paper. That's crazy.
Did you ever forge your mom's signature when you was in
all
school?
the time. And my mother was left-handed, so I had to learn how to do the slant. She got like a little slant to the side.
To see the ink rub off a little bit?
Oh, and then that little heifer, she changed it up on me one year. One year she started signing shit different. I was like, oh no, that's not what we...
what we practice.
That's not what we've been doing. Why you even need one? Why you out here practicing your signature for? Like, you just use one signature. There's no need to do another signature. Like,
see,
that's still your name. You too old to be changing your signature. Come on now. I'm almost out of high school. Let's just keep it going. Come on. Change it when I graduate now.
Nah, when I was younger, my mother taught me how to sign her name so that she wouldn't have to sign it. Just go ahead and sign my name.
Honestly, that's the kind of parenting that I'm going for. Because I'm lazy and it's too many kids. It's always something to sign around this bitch. Yeah. It's always something to sign. They will wake me up, crack of dawn. Hey, by the way, I need... No, absolutely not. My signature's on a couple things. Just go find it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
She wanted me to sign her. Just sign my name.
No, that's what I'm rooting for.
You know what I mean?
I need
and
that.
I was like, oh, so when it was bad... Hey, I didn't really get a lot of bad stuff going home though. So
I think that's what I think that's why it didn't really matter, because I didn't get a lot of bad stuff. But like my older brother like would get detention and shit all the time. So I think he was kind of mad because my dad would usually sign his stuff and I didn't know how to do that one.
We didn't practice that one in school.
I never needed that one until you got here. So
yo, I used to think my mother's signature was so pretty though, so I would just practice it anyway.
My mom's too.
Yeah,
but she is that left-handed slant shit.
Yeah, man, I get it.
That shit look dumb now that I think about it. It was kind of dumb because why your letters that way? Ew.
What's
Gross.
the craziest thing you signed somebody else's name for?
Nothing crazy. I think it's just been like permission slips and I think when I went to night school papers and shit like that.
You was getting in trouble in night school? Wasn't that the point of going to night school?
No, just going to night school. Like,
you didn't want nobody to know?
I didn't really want nobody to know. I didn't know what I was going to say. I think at the time I had a job, so I was probably just going to say I'm going to work. But eventually.
Do your parents know you went to night school?
Oh, no, they know. They know that now.
When did they find out?
When I went, they knew.
Oh, okay. I thought when you graduated, it was like, hey.
Nah, because my boy was in night school with me, and like he was cool, and so he would have snitched. Like we were in classes together and shit like that. So like, yeah, he was.
You gonna be in school tonight?
Yeah. He'd be like, I see you tonight. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay.
Well, he started working at Bojangles.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He dropped the fries.
Yeah, so that's probably it. Nothing crazy. Did you ever sign anything crazy?
Besides a birth certificate?
I didn't really. Which one? Which one?
All of them. Nah. You know what?
I didn't get in a lot of trouble. I was pretty chill. Like I didn't find I was pretty like just set to be like, don't get in trouble. Or you like gonna get in trouble. Like it wasn't like I was scared of my parents, but I'm like, why even go through all that? Like I don't want to.
My aunt used to sign shit. I think she went to jail for it though.
Oh, well, that's not okay. Well, she wasn't good. She wasn't good at that. Then.
No, she was good at it, but she got caught.
Well, so she wasn't that good, huh?
No,
she was good for a period of time.
They didn't. I don't know how they caught her. It wasn't because of the signature.
It wasn't the signature?
Nah, man. She got caught though.
Oh, was she signing one specific name or like mad names?
one specific.
Oh,
name.
Okay. You get practice when you do it a couple of times.
Yeah.
But if you start switching up names, then they like, well, wait a minute, that's not how that looks.
She got caught, and I think the feds came to the house.
Oh, she signed bills. She signed checks.
and she was like, ain't like y'all gonna catch me or some shit. She was talking cash shit.
Where was this?
When?
Where?
It was in Virginia.
Oh, it was in Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Was she from New York?
No.
Oh, okay.
The fuck?
No.
What do you think about New Yorkers?
No, I just
that was real disrespectful.
I just think that my idea of New York is that y'all are a lot more confident. You know what I mean? When it comes to...
That was a good save.
Yeah, confident. And in Virginia, people don't think that Virginia is the way it is as far as the cops.
Nah. She was just, I guess... She one of my favorite aunts, too.
Yeah. My aunt would... My cool aunt would be the one that went to jail, too. That's the aunt I would fuck with. The one that went to jail?
But she didn't go to jail for years, for years.
She just need a little bit. She just need a little bit of jail on her. She just need a little bit. That's why my cousin was my favorite cousin. That bitch stayed in jail.
Oh, man. Nah, man.
Need a little bit of jail.
I'm afraid of jail now, man.
I mean, we've been.
What?
Why are you afraid of it now?
You know what? Because when I was younger, I'd be like, I could do that shit.
And then you go, and then you be like,
I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah, I'm not really. It's not even an afraid. I mean, afraid, yes. But also, I just don't. I like my own space.
It's not even like my own space.
And I'm really dumb in jail down. And I'm not saying I only went to jail. I didn't go to prison. But also, I just don't. My problem with jail, besides the fact that it's jail, is the fact that it's not my space. I realize I want to be able to go to my space when I want to go to my space.
That's not my issue.
And being locked down by anybody, by any means, if I don't have control over what I can do,
that's my issue.
And that's part of also why certain jobs didn't work out for me. If I can't just do what I want to do, I'm like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Working in insurance, I was like, I don't even fucking like insurance. I have a boss that I don't really fuck with. I don't want to do this. And it made me leave.
Yeah, because that, it was that, and it was what you just said with a person having control
over you,
over me with dumb rules.
Yeah.
Don't make up a rule just because, and not because it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's literally just the idea of someone having control over me where I'm like, I don't want to do this shit at all.
And it's you want to rebel, and then you're like, damn, I ain't gonna be able to get out longer if I rebel.
That is scary. That's scary enough for me to be like, I'm not gonna fuck up, so I have to go to jail.
Yeah.
That is, and that's not even scary. It's just literally my life is on hold and someone has control over it.
I don't want to talk about jail no more, man.
Oh, you having flashbacks? Flashbacks to jail?
Let me see. Couple divorced after having an affair with each.
You just read that so cavalier. I put some shit in here this week.
No, I read it, but
okay.
Yeah, couple divorced after having an affair with each other online. I didn't originally put this in the notes.
They met in a chat forum using the name Sweetie and Prince of Joy and confided in each other about their mutual marital issues. Believing they had found their true soulmate, they arranged to meet in person, only to realize they had been communicating with each other all along. This revelation led to mutual accusations of infidelity and the end of their marriage. I just feel like if you both have these same issues, didn't you basically just talk it out? If you have the same issues and you notice that y'all have the same problems, you kind of rekindling a little bit.
See, but this would be my issue. Now that I'm thinking about it fully, if this was me, I would want to break up because I've gotten myself excited about new pussy.
And then you find out
the same old
you got
pussy.
the same pussy.
I'll be.
Oh my gosh. Because you would be so excited the fact that they were on the same level as you. Y'all thought the same things.
Hell yeah.
But you already had this.
Yeah. I wanted new.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's it's kind of like I'm still with my wife, but I'm not. And then, damn, I get it.
Yeah, you can act the exact same way, but now I gotta see you.
Mm-hmm.
It's you.
I get it. Some of that luster will be gone.
Yeah. That's what the lust will be gone. Hell yeah.
I understand that.
Hell yeah, man.
But that's also hilarious.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Nah. That's fucked up. Don't do that.
Go in the chat room and I don't really be in chat rooms. I used to be in chat rooms.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Don't do it.
Well, you said but I was also 19, 20.
I don't give a fuck how old you were.
It's been a while since I was in a chat room.
I'm glad you said that.
No. It hasn't been that long.
Okay.
Because I would get on the talk ones. The talk ones that have phone sex. But I've told you about that before.
Yeah, but...
Yeah. And that's a chat room.
What year was that?
I don't know what year it was. I'm not good
I
at
know
time.
they still do those.
I don't know. They don't still do it. I haven't done it in a while, but I've done it. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I wasn't 19, 20 though.
You was 20 what?
Something.
Mid or late? Since you figured out what mid
before
and late
you.
is.
It was before you.
What that mean? I still want to know how.
Could have been right before you though. Honestly. I like to hear moans. Those are fun.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to go. I would go in there just to hear the moans.
We should set that up on Patreon too.
What moans?
A phone sex, a phone sex option.
For
if you
who?
just want to join Patreon just to have phone sex with us, or with Kristen.
I don't know nobody want to have phone sex. I'm gonna be in there giggling. I'm an asshole. I could never be a phone sex operator, but I like to hear moans.
Okay.
So like moaning is like the thing for me.
I couldn't be a phone sex operator because I wouldn't know what to say.
Yeah,
I would run out of things.
I wouldn't know what to say either. Because if you not the way that I even know what to say when we do have sex is because things are actually happening. So now you're telling me to make up a scenario of sex and to narrate that.
Right. You see,
if you inside of me, my brain goes, "Oh, is a dick inside of you?" Mention it, and I'll be like, "Oh."
The first time wouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
It's the times after that.
Because you got to keep thinking about stuff.
Thinking about a scenario.
But you could really just give them the same phone dick.
Yeah, but then I'm not in it. Like, I kind of want to be hard while I'm doing the phone sex.
How good are you at it, though? If you're making the money, I don't think it really matters. Oh, you talking about just regular phone sex for enjoyment. Okay. Sorry.
I was talking about for money, too.
Oh, you talking about for money? Yeah. Well, money, I'm giving them the same dick. Give them the same dick over and over again.
But you ain't getting aroused like that.
They don't know that I just gave the same.
I don't care what they know. It's about me. So I can really be in it. I'm going to enjoy this job.
I would do it for pleasure, though.
Yeah, that's enjoyment.
I would just do it for pleasure. I just like hearing moans. Like, I could do a moan. If you sent me an audio of moans, that would make my day. I'd be fine. I'd be good. You would never do it, though.
Does it depend on what... Never mind.
I don't know what you're saying.
Never mind.
But I've gotten audios of moans before. I mean, not since I've been with you or nothing like that, but I've gotten that before, and that was like great for me. I love that.
What freaky nigga was sending you moans?
Who said it was all niggas?
Okay, but was it any niggas?
Yeah, it was a couple niggas.
Like I said, what freaky nigga sending you moans? What, did you ask for it?
One time I did. One time I didn't.
But what time you didn't?
The time I didn't, it wasn't. Because also my problem is I don't like when they sound fake or forced. That pisses me off, and I can tell. I like when it sounds like you really mean it. Like you really, you know what I mean? You enjoying yourself. You having a good time. That's even with phone sex. Like, don't just tell me stuff to tell me stuff, and you ain't over there getting your shit in too. I don't like that.
I get that.
That's gross to me. It's like, ew. I don't want to fuck. Nothing.
What? No, go ahead.
I don't want to fuck Missy Stone. I want it to feel real. I want it to sound like it's really happening.
I get that.
Yeah, don't make noises just to make noises now. Because I'm not doing that. I'm enjoying myself.
I'm in it.
Yeah, so.
I get that. Oh.
I'm sorry. I it sounds like I got a beef with her, and I don't. I say her name too many times. You can bleep it out. Or don't. Whatever.
More men are dating for peace than beauty in 2025.
Do you think that?
I don't know. I'm not dating in 2025.
Do you think it's a good idea?
Do I think it's a good idea, or do I think it's something I would do?
So, okay. I want to hear answers for both.
And 95% of men say they're prioritizing their mental health, and it's changing how they date. The $90 billion men's self-care industry isn't just about gym memberships and skincare. It's about choosing partners who bring peace, not pressure. Man.
Well, you were just talking about how you think people overusing anxiety.
Oh, that's my homeboy.
Yeah, I know him too.
Yeah.
He's my friend's cousin.
I know.
Okay.
I just found that out too.
Yeah.
But first of all,
what?
You don't say I know him too. Pause. That's my friend's husband or cousin.
Why?
You say that's my friend's cousin. I know him too. See how it's different?
Why does that matter?
Cause I know him too.
You know what the problem is? I didn't feel any way about saying it. So I didn't think of how to choose my words because I thought that you would feel that I didn't care like that. But something inside of you riled up. Because in my mind, I'm like, yeah, whatever, like, fine. But you was like, oh, you know him too. See, I'm not thinking about that.
I knew you knew him too.
I'm not.
However, if I didn't know you knew him too,
For those that are listening on audio, we're reading an article and there's a comment that popped up by someone that we both know. He goes, "That's my boy." With the cursor, he points at him, and I just said, "Yeah, I know him too."
Exactly. We all heard how it went down.
But I'm just
I know him too.
If you're listening to audio, then you are very confused on how the conversation went left, because what are we even talking about?
I know him too could have been disrespectful.
You know what it is? You know what the problem is? I'm so comfortable around men in general. I'm in comedy. I've got brothers. I'm around guys most of the time. I don't think about how some men look at things that women say about men. You know what I mean? Like, in my mind, it's such a friendly thing, but I forget that sometimes, and I'm not necessarily talking about you, sometimes men look at it differently because it's a woman.
Meaning what? For example?
I don't know. I'm just very comfortable with talking about things because I know my intentions with it, but I forget that some men will look at women talking about men and take it a different way, just automatically, and you don't know.
Most definitely.
But because I'm around men so much, and mostly men, I mean, all the men in this goddamn house, like, I'm around men, so I don't think about that, and I forget. Even when I'm talking to men about stuff, if I approach certain men, I can tell their energy towards me sometimes, where I'm like, I don't know, I could be making a point or saying something, and I forget that some men don't like
women.
Don't like women. Don't like women, or don't respect women, or aren't really going to take your opinion to count, or whatever. I forget that because I'm so comfortable just being like this, and it throws me off. And I think I get madder than I should be at men like that. You do. I do, right?
Yeah.
Because I shouldn't be that mad because, well, I should be mad because we shouldn't get treated like that anyway. But women get treated like that every day. What? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? I mean, we shouldn't.
Nothing.
But I just forget that men do look at some women.
And nobody should be treated like.
What do you want to say? You want to say something else?
Nobody should be treated lesser than.
They shouldn't.
But some women have opinions too. Than.
Well, that goes both ways.
You're right.
Or all four ways. I don't know how many ways you're talking about. I don't care. Whatever. It goes whatever all way you want it to go. Ways. Yeah. 36. 32 flavors.
I'm just throwing out. It's 31 flavors.
32 flavors of the bootylicious bubble gum, raspberry, grape, cherry. Come and get the sunny bun. You don't remember that?
No.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Wait, was that just like ice cream?
What the hell is going on now?
That was from the girl who dated Ronald Isley and her sister?
No.
That wasn't that song?
No.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
You talking about come and get some of my ice cream, baby. Make no.
Yeah, that wasn't what you were singing?
No.
Oh. She's still fucking Ronald too, ain't she?
They are married.
Damn. I guess she really fucked with him.
It felt like it was weird then, but now I look at them and
because she got older.
Yeah, probably. Probably because she's like in her 40s now, like 40s or 50s.
I would think 50s.
I don't know if she's that old, to be honest.
I would think 50s. Maybe not though. Maybe not.
Late 40s.
Maybe late
50s.
40s. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's 50s yet, but I don't know. Shout out to them.
I be trying to. So
I don't understand ages.
With all of these different things coming out, like the David Geffen, I think that's his name. He's breaking up with his young boo.
His husband.
Yeah.
His husband, David Geffen's in his 80s, and his husband's like 32.
Yeah. They just said.
And he don't have a prenup.
Who's a man from the Patriots?
Yeah, Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick. Yeah. He's supposedly engaged to the young jank now. You know, and I've been thinking, like, if I was a young jank, could I, whether it's for money or love, could I be with someone that much older than me for no other reason than I gotta fuck them? Could I look down and fuck them? Maybe when I get to the point where I can watch that kind of porn, I'll be able to do it.
Yeah, I was about to say, some people are into that. 80 to me just feels a little old. That's just me. 80, 75. Just feel a little old.
It feels mad
just
old.
A little bit. That's not my shit. But like some people just have they are attracted to those things. My mindset goes more to if I'm 80 something, do I want to be married to someone that is 20 something?
Yes.
Do you?
Like right now, I'm saying yes. Like I don't know what our sex life is going to be when we start really looking old. I don't know if I'm going to be like ready to jump your bones.
I don't know if I want to talk to them.
Like getting head, maybe. But other than that,
I'm so sick of things now, and I'm only 38. I know at 80 something, I'm sick of a lot of shit. I don't know if I want to talk to a 24-year-old every day.
I am your elder. You got to be quiet when I say be quiet.
But I don't.
At that point,
but,
it's not
but
even.
You can't stop a feisty child. You can't stop them when they that hype.
You take away their candy.
What, money?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think that's how it works. I think you probably give them more money so they can get out your face.
You right.
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that.
But do you want to fuck an old like me? In a couple of years.
All right, you 86. Who was doing your edge up at 86?
Oh, you better believe you know who's doing my edge up.
Oh, if he doing your edge up, I'll probably still fuck you because you still got a good face. I think you still gonna have a good face in your, but that edge up gotta be.
It gotta be tight.
Because the old face with I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Like I can take a young face scraggly because it just feels worn and but I know you still moving, you still out, you doing stuff.
Right.
At 80, I know that you ain't doing shit, but you scraggly and it's not attractive to me.
Okay.
But if that face out, sitting right on it.
I don't know if I want you to sit on it.
You probably can't breathe because if you got a CPAP now, ain't no telling what kind of equipment we got in that room at 80 something.
No, not even that, because you might be up there and like it too much and your hip pop off and you know what I mean? Like,
why? You the one that's 80 something.
You up there too. You ain't far from it.
I know, but have you seen Jane Fonda? She looks great.
Now Holly looks great.
No, you know who look good? Goddamn Angela Bassett.
Yeah, Angela does look good.
And she almost 70.
I would knock her off.
And that's what I'm saying.
But
it depends on what you...
what you look like. Yeah.
It depends on what you're doing and what you know what I mean?
You right.
But I'm looking at them. Maybe Dave Geffen is fun. I mean, he is in music. You know, the creatives.
Right.
But I can't see me having a good time with Bill Belichick. I just can't see. I can't see him being fun to be around.
Not even as a grandpa.
Like, no. And he is definitely the grandpa. They'd be like, go give him a hug. He'd be like, I don't feel like it. I don't know.
Hey, grandpa.
I mean, he might be a nice grandpa. But again, a grandpa, not a husband. At 24, 26.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't see it.
Would you get mad at me if I said I got to leave you for a younger woman? If I got to that age?
No. I would probably watch it like a show. Be like, I know he ain't gonna be able to handle this shit. Let's see how this goes. Like, it'll probably be funny. Holidays, you'd come over because the kids would definitely be at my house. Because we're not gonna let that young bitch cook. But y'all would come over and I would just be in the corner laughing with Caden, talking about, look at him. He can't even play this video game. He can't even see it. Look at him.
Okay. Would you allow me to bring one in the house?
Yeah, I wouldn't care. Are we still together? I'm confused.
Yeah, we still together.
What is she doing in the house?
Fucking.
Oh, I'd probably watch that too. We be out there with prize picks trying to bet. He gonna go to sleep. The hip gonna pop out. What's gonna work?
Oh shit!
What's gonna work?
Nah, man. That's why I'm trying to get my life together.
Because at that age, I think you're definitely starting the fucking with the CPAP on. I think that's how you gonna get into it. You gonna have to, baby.
Nah,
you gonna have to.
No.
Why?
Cause, man. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how much pussy I'm gonna be able to eat. I might not be able to breathe as well.
Probably not.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know.
That's all right, though.
Dick still work, though.
Maybe. we taking guesses at this point. We don't really know. You don't really know.
Nah, the dick still work.
Okay. Yep.
80 something? Mm-hmm. Dick working.
Nope.
Dick.
I don't know if I want that dick
That's
though. To be
mature
honest,
dick.
I don't know if I want it. It's probably hairy as a bitch. It's probably hairy on the head.
I'm still going, manscape.
On the head.
You know what I mean?
You don't think your balls gonna get in the way by that time? 86, baby.
Yeah.
For real. You think you're gonna reach down there and be able to tell what his balls and what his
still
dick?
gonna be firm.
This is beautiful. I'm so glad that you have so much confidence.
You think it's gonna be that bad?
Yeah, baby. I think you're gonna be down there playing eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Now, which one is the dick? All right, balls. I think that's balls, dick.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Nothing about sex, man. New study says mushrooms talk with one another using 50 different words.
Yes, I did put this in here, and all I could think of was if mushrooms does the things that people say it does to you, you don't think they talking to each other?
I think somebody was on shrooms when they...
Yeah, and they was watching them.
Yeah.
And they was talking shit about them. Like, look at this bitch on us.
It says using electrodes to monitor fungal species like enoki and split gill.
Split gill.
Okay.
Researchers
recorded electrical spike patterns within the
I don't know that one. That's
mycelial network.
Yeah.
Networks that mimic human language structures, hinting at a complex form of interfungal communication.
That is so interesting.
It is interesting.
This study came out in 2022. Why are we just finding out that mushrooms talk to each other? I think we should have known that before. But
does that change the way you eat them now?
Yeah, because now I really respect them as being a protein. If they got thoughts, they not meat. If they got thoughts and opinions, they not meat. What? You don't think so?
That's fucked up.
Is it?
That's
I don't
fucked
know.
up. You want all your protein to have thoughts?
Baby, your protein got thoughts.
I don't think about that. That's how I eat it.
They one time did think about that. At one point, they did think about it.
No.
I'm sure there was one of them. Okay, nope, that's gonna get too deep.
What?
All right, it was probably one of those places where they make the meat, where they was looking at each other, and they was like, "All right, well, you next," and that's fucked up. And that's why I'm going vegan after we get out this.
Yo, that makes you go vegan.
I'm going vegan. Well, maybe I'm trying to teach somebody. Each one teach one. Because
that's fucked up.
I want y'all to know they out here talking before y'all get to them. So, and that's, hey, put that on your conscience if you will. They got thoughts and
especially
feelings.
Fish.
They got fish is out here talking cash shit about land animals. Land animals, they talking cash shit. And then when they boys get caught up on that little hook,
yeah,
I know they out there like, bitch, we done seen these hooks before.
We know what's going.
You going missing, you dumb bitch. They come down here every day, hook. Yo, greedy ass. Oh, that look tasty.
Damn, son, that's fucked up.
It is fucked up. And why y'all eating meat?
Why you ate Spam this morning?
Because that was
I
don't think Spam was talking.
That's a bunch of thinking.
Nah, I don't think Spam was talking. I think all them was stupid when they put them in the Spam.
Oh my gosh.
That's fucked up. That should have been on Patreon. I know we got some vegans. My bad, y'all. For real. I just say shit for the joke. I'm eating chicken tonight, so if we being honest, like, I don't really believe the shit I be saying. That's why when y'all go on these rants and these comments, it's like, nigga, I don't even know what I said. It was just funny. I don't give a fuck about it.
Oh, man. Airlines will officially introduce standing-only seats from 2026.
Damn. How you feel about that? The seat just don't look uncomfortable if you got balls. You seen these seats?
It doesn't.
That look like...
It reminds me of those seats when you're at the amusement park.
Oh, on the ones where your feet dangle?
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. And I don't like being on those rides for too long.
Yeah, that looks insane.
Now, I would love to get on it just to go up in the air, though, because it will feel like a
thing.
a roller coaster. But
What happens when you got turbulence and you standing up there like that?
That might be even fun. That might be fun too.
Yeah, I might fuck with that if it's like a short trip.
Yeah, but it gotta be a fucked up flight though. I don't want to be in a
calm flight.
Yeah,
then you get bored.
Hell yeah,
like nigga, I just want to sit down,
just standing.
Yeah,
that's whack as shit. No,
yeah, that's dumb.
I need to be on the brink.
Yes, it got to be turbulence out the ass on this bitch.
Oh man, shit.
And y'all better give me some virtual reality goggles. y'all better come with a MetaQuest.
But how much is the teeth going to be though? Because that might change my whole outlook on it.
I don't know. They probably gonna be cheap as hell. Because nobody's gonna want to do that.
And then they know that you broke if you standing.
Yeah, and then you just on display like a slave. Right. That's fucked up. Shit. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. My back hurt today. I'm just saying shit.
Your back will hurt if you in no seats too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Look like they just bidding on me. Because
what the next row.
Are the seats in the back or the front? Because if they're in the front.
They're in the back.
If they in the front and people just looking at you.
No, they can't be in the front.
Why not?
Because you gotta be comfortable. You gotta put all the.
You don't have to be comfortable. That's why the others
in the back.
The slaves in the back. You put them in the back.
Gotta put them in the back, man.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Okay. Then you walk towards them. That's nice.
I'm not about to get on no plane just feeling like cargo. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that.
You know what I mean?
No.
And then you got to make up excuses why you standing.
And be like, because it was a really fast flight.
I was going right down the block.
I just got these tickets this morning.
I didn't even know they were standing room only. My bad.
That's crazy. It just said free I went on Priceline. That's what it was.
Oh fuck.
What?
Priceline gonna be killing us.
Why?
Because I be going to Priceline a lot.
Oh shit.
Because they be having the deals.
Baby, I promise you, if you get a deal that's $26 because we gotta go to Atlanta or something. You was like, it was $26.
Yo.
How could I pass it up? Standing up looking like a dumbass. My legs gonna be swinging. I'm gonna just look at you like, nigga, I can't believe this shit.
Oh, shit.
Just in the front getting tossed around like a rag doll. They got me in a fucking child booster seat. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh my gosh.
Damn, son.
They gonna get us.
Damn, they got me already.
So I know. You heard 26. You was like, I mean, that is a good deal. To Atlanta, $26? That's a good deal.
90% of people underestimate how much people actually like them. This is so you. This is known as a liking gap. Science found that when people engage in social conversations, especially with someone new, they tend to judge themselves more harshly than others do.
Yeah, that's me.
All the way.
Oh, that's absolutely me.
Why are you like that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm a weirdo. I don't have a real answer.
Who thought that you were a bad person growing up?
I've had family.
Think that you were a bad person?
That thought I was somebody that I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
So, and then sometimes, especially when you're younger, people just feel like they can just say whatever. And I have been around family that still think I am whoever that person is because they haven't been around me that much as an adult.
Got you.
So, I think
so
that's
were you like that back then?
No, I think I was just creative. We didn't really have any open drama or nothing like that in my household. Like it wasn't like nothing crazy. We were just decent people from what I remember. And
that's funny.
I mean, it's
not decent people from what I remember.
It's not all my family, but I've had family that have told me things that they thought about me, where I was like, I don't know where you got this from. Like just assumptions about.
Right.
Yeah. So.
You put it in a bet
for the inmates.
Yeah.
I think one of the people I thought was going to escape got caught or was going to stay gone got caught.
Okay.
But
I'm now I think it's like either 3 or
it's like 5 because remember we thought it was 3 and then we watched the news this morning it was 5 so people was just sharing shit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because I think they thought other people got caught.
If you had a chance to escape jail, would you do it?
It depends on how long I was in there for.
Okay.
Because after a certain period of time, it just feels like it's too long. If it was really, really long, maybe I would try to get out. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, what do I got to lose? I'm going to be here for a long time. If they catch me, I'm going to be in here for a long time. You know what I mean? I mean, it is jail. It's not prison. But where would I go? I don't know. Now that I think about it, I might not leave because I don't have a game plan. I would need a game plan because I'd get out and be stuttering. I would be like, what do I do? What do we do? Like, I'm not confident enough. I'd have to be on some shit like my passport was in the woods. I had to get my passport. Like, I'd have to be like that. Like, have it planned out. I don't think I could just leave off a whim because I'd get outside and fuck it up for everybody.
Got you.
Yeah. Because I might get outside and think again and be like, oh, no, I got to go back. I'm going to get in trouble and fuck it up.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Would you?
Would I leave? It depends on how much time I got. Like, if I'm there for life or I'm there for like 25 years or more, depending on how old I am, that is those two things. Mm-hmm. How much time I have and how old am I? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Now, if I'm like my age and I got 25 years, I probably would leave.
Yo, they just ran out so fast and they ran across that damn road. Like, they ran out so fast. It was so many of them.
Yeah, they was
I wonder if there were other ones watching them, like, second guessing themselves about leaving. Like, if they were like, we gonna go too, and then...
Yeah, it was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not going. Because most people don't have a plan.
Yeah.
Most people don't got homies that are down for them. Like, you got to have some real-ass homies. Yeah. To really, or family members.
Especially when they start bringing that reward money up. Yeah. They got to like $20,000. Oh, nigga, I'm calling somebody.
First of all, I'm not staying at anybody's house longer than a night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm staying for a night. I'm getting there super late and I'm leaving super early. Like, I only need 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, you starting to look like meat in my house.
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be there when nobody's there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in and out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my goal is to get the fuck out the country.
Yeah, I would get out the country. That's what I would do. But I don't think I could. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't think I could do it.
My goal is to get out the country or get to the woods. And I couldn't go to the woods. I have an easier chance trying to get out the country.
Yeah.
But you got to do that like the first day or two.
Yeah.
Because they're going to put your shit out there. Like, if I was escaping, damn.
Like, one of them, I think they caught him on like a camera on Bourbon Street or some shit. Like, just walking around with a hoodie on. Like,
he didn't know what else to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what else to do? I'm thinking it's just so hard to stay uncaptured.
Yeah, especially when everybody is
looking for your ass.
Yeah.
Like, if I didn't look at the pictures hard enough to be like, oh yeah, I know what one of them look like.
And now that people have made it a game, like, your face is everywhere. Your face is everywhere.
But I don't know. Like, of course I want to leave, but what is leaving going to do? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like,
make things worse.
Make things worse, exactly. Unless I, got money.
What if you just really want a really good meal and then you'll go back? Like, this food in here been trash, and you just leave and go eat, and then you be like, all right, well.
Nah, I had to get some pussy.
I just need
to eat some pussy.
Also get some pussy.
Yeah.
Some good food, some pussy, maybe a drink, and then be like, all right, well, I'm ready to go
going
back.
Yeah.
It was fine. I just needed something.
And then I'd be like, man, they threatened me. They
to get out. My ass would be like, I was only gone for a day. I came back.
Y'all niggas get to go every day.
Yeah, like, I can't. I'm fine. I didn't hurt nobody.
Would it be worth it?
Yeah, probably. It depends on what restaurant is close. I love food.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we've been going.
Yeah.
We've been going.
What are we watching?
I watched 4 seasons. I finished 4 seasons. I thought it was really good. Okay. That was on Netflix. That was with Tina Fey and Steve Carell and Coleman Domingo, and I don't remember the other gentleman's name, but it was good. They had a lot of really good discussions about marriage and just relationships and all this other stuff. And are you gonna watch it?
What?
4 seasons?
Nah.
Okay. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds.
Wait, Coleman Domingo's in it?
Yeah, he's in it.
I might watch it.
Oh my God. Okay, I was gonna say something.
Go ahead.
Man, they always because it's a pivotal part of the movie.
Oh, well,
so I don't want to. I mean, of the series, so I don't want to say it. But
I like Coleman Domingo.
Yeah, I fuck with. It's a really it's really good.
That's the dude that did the other movie I watched, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really. I mean, it's good. It's funny. The writing is really good. Tina Fey wrote it, I think, but it's good. It's an adaptation from a movie, I think, that Carol Burnett was in, I believe. But it's really good. I finished Forever in 2 days.
Forever?
Yeah, in 2 days.
That shit had 8 episodes. What the fuck do you do?
They weren't that long. But no, I finished it in like 3 days because I watch it in the morning. I just watched a couple episodes and whatever. But that was really good. It was such a realistic love story. It was such a realistic show. I love me some Karen Pittman. She played the mom. She played his mom on the show. But I also love her in the morning show. And I saw her something else too. But
she played the mixed girl in the morning show, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
no, her name is like Gugu, I believe. I think that's Gugu. Because she's also in this other show that I watched. But no, she played she was like, I think the head of the...
Oh, that lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her. Yeah.
But everybody in it is so good. They're all really, really good. And it's realistic storytelling. It felt very real. Especially for that time period that they portrayed. And they got extended for a second season. So I'm excited about watching that. We watched American Idol. Jamal Roberts won.
We didn't watch it.
I watched it. The world watched it. The world ain't watched American Idol in I don't even know how long.
22 years. That's been the last time.
A black man won, which was Ruben Studdard. And we know. Sorry for 2000. Come on now. Come on, Ruben. But Jamal, if Jamal didn't win, I was boycotting next season. No, and I say that a lot, but like, I was already mad that they got rid of Gabby. I was mad when I was rooting for, at the end, it was Slater, Gabby, and him that I was rooting for. Then they got rid of Slater, and they got rid of Gabby. I did not think they was getting rid of Slater.
I just didn't want Thunderstorm to win.
Thunderstorm Artis to win?
Yeah, but I didn't want him to win because I heard his voice, and I was like, this nigga's only here because his name is Thunderstorm.
No, he had really good performances. He really did. But I started getting tired of him. Yeah, I started getting bored.
And I didn't watch... Trust and Believe.
You didn't watch it. He don't watch American Idol.
I didn't really watch American Idol.
He don't watch American Idol. But they had some.
Anytime I walked in the living room, she was watching.
They had some hitters on American Idol this season, though. If you watch the season, then you know. But I was shocked because Jamal won. I go to my timeline. It's everywhere. I said, I didn't even know y'all was watching American Idol like that. Like, nobody ever talks about watching American Idol. And I was so happy for him. So Jamal won American Idol. Then we watched The Voice. And the dude that won The Voice, is it Adam? I think. I was shocked because I didn't think about him until.
It's the first time I've lost at The Voice.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Lucia.
I thought it was gonna be Lucia.
I was shocked. I couldn't believe it wasn't her. I was like, what the fuck? And then what's his name?
Who?
The rock dude. The black dude.
Yeah.
I thought I was rooting for him too, but I just didn't think it was gonna be. I just didn't want that little country boy to win. I just was like, baby, you cute,
he
you
trash.
but you shouldn't be in the top 2 or whatever. But yeah, I mean, The Voice was cool. I guess it was fine. I was okay with it.
It wasn't good this season.
It wasn't American Idol this season.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't American Idol at all.
Calm down.
It wasn't American Idol this season. I'm telling you.
It's a better show than American Idol.
Boop. Next Level Chef had the season finale for that.
Oh yeah, we did watch that.
And I was happy with who won, even though I did want Brandon to win. But he got eliminated like the week before that or something. And I really liked the young girl. I really, really liked her. But I did like the guy that won. Is that all? There are some other things. There's things coming out that I want to watch that I haven't watched. There's like this show. There's a show on Netflix. I think it's called Dating After Sneaky Links or something. It's called Sneaky Links. So what they do is they put all these singles in this hotel, and it's kind of like like a dating show, and you find your love or whatever. But they also put their situationships in the same hotel. So it's like them trying to. It's still like Finding Love, like all the other shows that they have, like Love Is Blind, all those shit. It's like those kind of shows, but they put them with new people and with their situationships. And
to have threesomes?
I don't really know. I haven't watched it. It just came out. But since I love a Netflix series, I love their little original series. They've been knocking it out the park with those. I think I'm gonna watch that. But it's an interesting idea.
If they're having threesomes, it is.
That might happen.
Well, then I might have to watch.
Oh my God. But yeah, and we've been watching the games and stuff. So I think that's the extent of the TV. I watched a lot of things, finished a lot of things this week.
I think the only thing I watched that wasn't sports was like 2 episodes of Raising Kanan. I think it just ended. This season just ended. And
it just ended?
I think so. It ended.
I haven't heard a lot of people talk about the season.
I just seen a lot of people talking about Kanan, so I stopped looking.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
how'd you feel about it?
I like Raising Kanan. I think Kanan's is a jackass. He's stupid. He's a young dumb nigga. But when you get past all of that, it's a good show. I like it. I like it. Yeah. It's easy to watch.
Okay. Yeah.
It doesn't require too much thinking, too much involvement.
Yeah.
You just throw it on and just watch it.
Yeah.
Easy storyline to follow. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't looking for them to invent the wheel.
Yeah.
I ain't looking for it to be power.
Yeah.
I just need it to be interesting enough. An
interesting show to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much it. We didn't do a how was your week or nothing.
How was your week?
I think our week was fine. I've been in pain. My neck and back has been hurting, but what about you? How was did we do anything? We didn't do nothing this week.
My mom calling.
25th anniversary of
We're recording.
Here's to the impact of our culture. We raise it up.
What she did?
I don't know what
she just hung up. Was that a thumb up?
I don't know what that was.
Thumbs up. You wanted her to say something?
Nah, not really.
You was setting her up. Oh my God.
A little bit.
Yeah, you were. She ain't say nothing, but so yeah, I'm just waiting on stuff to come out, and my neck been hurting. Like I had a doctor's appointment for it, and
you got is movement that you need to do,
baby. I always want to use sucking dick as a cure to everything.
Yeah, then I put a little,
All right, and that's enough.
Mask on you.
That's enough. That's enough. How was your week?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't really eventful. So we're just getting ready for graduation. That's about to come up soon. So that's it.
Anything else?
Nope.
You didn't want to talk about Tory Lanez?
Nope. No, I don't. Prayers to everybody involved.
We're gonna talk about Tory on the
Patreon.
On the Patreon.
Boy, you like to get me riled up on Patreon.
I'm just saying, you gonna be riled up?
No, you find things that are like, I feel like, I don't know.
Chris Brown free.
Oh, he is?
They granted him bail. It was like $6.8 million or some shit like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. 6.8 million?
I think it was something like that. Yeah.
I have never heard of that shit. But I don't really be.
I think their reasoning was because he was supposed to get up with them when it all happened and he just left the country.
Yeah.
So it was like, nah, nigga, you gotta put some bread down. And he's still gonna leave the country, but
you know what?
He might deal with it. I don't know, man. It was on my mind because I seen this girl talking about it, and she just really hated Chris Brown. Mm-hmm. And I was like, damn, I guess there are people that really hate him.
Yeah, what do you mean? There's plenty of people that really hate him.
And she didn't seem unreasonable. So I was like, do I love Chris Brown because, he's a great singer, he's a great entertainer, he was young when he did the Rihanna thing, you know what I mean? Is that, and I feel like everyone deserves a second chance. Is that why I love him and I'm not looking at him in totality? Like, even though that has happened, he's been getting in trouble still.
I don't know. I hate giving my opinion on it because I look at everybody needing a second chance type shit. And I look and see that it seems like everybody that knows him has forgiven him. Mm-hmm. it just seems like the people on the outside haven't forgiven him. You know what I mean?
That.
It seems like all the people that actually know him in real life have forgiven him, or just like whatever.
I get that.
And I don't know enough because he's such a touchy topic for so many people.
Well, don't touch it right now because I don't want the video to end again.
Oh, okay.
Like
well, we could do Patreon.
Don't forget to join the Patreon, people. We really need it.
Or y'all not look. We ain't got no more dates for y'all too. I just want to throw that out. We ain't got no dates. So
yeah. With that being said, and then we had sex, and so should you. Thanks for listening.
Bye.